தர எதிர்த்து வர யாரு இங்க அறக்குற வந்தா எதிரி போயிடணும் கதறி அதறி பதறி ஓடிடணும் செதறி நம்ம ஊரு நம்ம கத்து முடிகின்னு கொஞ்சம் ஒத்து செம்ம மட்டும்தான் நம்ம TNPL மாப்பு நம்ம ஊரு நம்ம கத்து முடிகின்னு கொஞ்சம் ஒத்து செம்ம மட்டும்தான் நம்ம TNPL மாப்பு
Shriram Capital Tamil Nadu Premier League 2026 Eliminator 1 VIDA Kovai Kings versus iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans. இந்த போட்டிக்கு உங்களை வருக என்று வரவேற்கிறோம். இன்ஃபேக்ட் இன்னைக்கு எங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப ஸ்பெஷலான டே. 10 வருடங்களுக்கு முன்பாக இதே நாளில் தான் தமிழ்நாடு பிரீமியர் லீக் ஆரம்பிச்சது. ஸோ இந்த தினத்தில் நாங்கள் எங்களோட எலிமினேட்டர் 1க்கு இங்கே வந்திருக்கோம். வெரி ஹாப்பி டு பி ஹியர் அண்ட் என் கூட ஸ்டுடியோவில் இணைவது ஹேமங் அண்ணா. ஹவு ஹாப்பி ஆர் யூ? ஒரு 10 இயர்ஸ்ங்கிறது எவ்வளோ பெரிய ஜேர்னி.
வெரி பிக் ஜேர்னி, டவுட்டே கிடையாது. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆல் குட் ஈவினிங் அண்ட் ஹாப்பி 10th பர்த்டே டு TNPL 10th இயர் இது அண்ட் ஸ்பெஷல் ஃபீலிங்குங்க. எனக்கு ஒரு ஸ்பெஷலான டோர்னமெண்ட்டு. நான் ஏற்கனவே நிறையா வாட்டி இதை பற்றி பேசியாச்சு. என்னோட கோச்சிங் ஜர்னி TNPL தான் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆச்சு. அதே சமயத்தில் நிறைய பிளேயர்ஸ் வந்து நல்லபடி ஆடிட்டு தேவ் கான் ஆன் டு ப்ளே தி IPL. தேவ் கான் ஆன் டு ப்ளே ஃபார் த நேஷனல் சைட். பீப்புள் லைக் சாய் சுதர்ஷன், சாய் கிஷோர் almost. In fact, Sai Kishore also has played a couple of games for the Indian side. So it's a special feeling when you see that a tournament has groomed a lot of players. They've gone on to play for the big leagues. And this was the starting point.
Yes.
So it is special. TNPL is special.
அந்த 10th anniversary-ல வந்து நின்று பேசுகிறப்போ கண்டிப்பாக ரொம்ப ஸ்பெஷலான மூமெண்ட் தான் இது கண்டிப்பாக எங்களுக்கும் இருக்குது. அண்ட் இன்னைக்கு போட்டியில் த விடா கோவை கிங்ஸ் iDream திருப்பூர் தமிழன்ஸை டேக் ஆன் பண்ணுறாங்க. இந்த சீசனே கொஞ்சம் ஸ்பெஷல் தான். ஏன்னா என்னென்ன மாதிரி என்டர்டெயின்மெண்ட்ஸ் நம்ம பார்த்துட்டோம் இல்லையா? iDream திருப்பூர் தமிழன்ஸ் வந்து அங்கே போய் சேரவே மாட்டாங்கன்னு நினச்சோம். பட் நெல்லை ராயல் கிங்ஸ் நீங்கள் போயிட்டு வாங்கன்னு அனுப்பிச்செல்லாம் வச்சுருக்காங்க. அதை வந்து இன்னொரு சான்ஸாக யூஸ் பண்ணி இங்கே iDream திருப்பூர் தமிழன்ஸ் இன்னைக்கு வராங்க. விடா கோவை கிங்ஸ்க்கே இன்ஃபேக்ட் த லாஸ்ட் 3 கேம்ஸே எப்படி இருந்துச்சு அப்படின்னா டூ ஆர் டை மேட்சஸ் மாதிரி தான் இருந்துச்சு. அவங்களும் போராடி இந்த ஒரு போட்டிக்குள்ளே அவங்க வந்திருக்காங்க. இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு மைண்ட் செட்டில் என்ன எப்படி வரணும்னு நீங்கள் நினைக்கிறீங்க?
இன்ஃபேக்ட் எனக்கு ஞாபகம் இருக்குது. ஐ திங்க் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 2-3 கேம்ஸில் வந்து விடா கோவை கிங்ஸ் வந்து டாப்லேயே கிடையாது. ஒரு மாதிரி பாட்டம் ஆஃப் த டேபிள் இருந்த ஒரு சைடாக இருந்தாங்க. பட் லாஸ்ட் ஒரு 3-4 கேம்ஸாக வந்து நல்லபடி ஆடிட்டு இப்போ வந்து தேர் பிளேயிங் தி எலிமினேட்டர் அண்ட் டேஞ்சரஸ் சைடுங்க. நல்லா ஆடி இருக்காங்க, ஒரு டேஞ்சரஸ் சைடு. பட் ஒரு டீமோட மைண்ட் செட் ஜென்ரலாக என்னென்னா இட்ஸ் ஆல் அபவுட் பீக்கிங். It's when you peak. And especially in a short tournament like this, it's crucial that you peak at the end, you finish well. Seen many a time that sides have done well at the top, they start off very well, but they just taper down and go downhill later on. And that's what happened with VIDA Kovai Kings, and I think things are going in the right direction for them. And likewise with Madurai, they've done well in the last few games. Trichy has done well in the last few games. It's only Tiruppur Tamizhans who've been up and they've gone the other way around. But you never know with sport. Yeah, you never know with sport. Now they might just feel with that game where Nelle gave them a gift, saying you guys go on and we'll not get into the playoffs. Yeah. There could be that change or that luck they needed and things might just change overnight.
எப்படி இது சேஞ்ச் ஆக போகுது அப்படின்னு தான் வந்து நம்ம அதாவது ஆவலா வந்து பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கோம். பட் நீங்கள் சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தீங்க விடா கோவை கிங்ஸ் வந்து பீக்கிங் அட் த ரைட் டைம் அப்படின்னு. பட் ஒருத்தர் இந்த டீமில் ஃப்ரம் த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கேம் டில் த 7th கேம் வரைக்குமே அவரோட ஃபுல்லஸ்ட்டை கொடுத்துருக்காரு சச்சின் பி. ஹவு இம்ப்ரெஸ்ட் ஆர் யூ வித் தட் யங்ஸ்டர்?
ஆக்சுவலாக எனக்கு என்னென்னா ஒரு கம்பேரிசனுங்க. கோவை கிங்ஸுக்கு இன்னும் ஒரு லெஃப்ட் ஹேண்டர் ஒரு காலத்தில் ஆடின்றாரு. சாய் சுதர்ஷன் கிட்டத்தட்ட சிமிலர் ஆடின்னு இருக்காரு. சிமிலர் பேட்டிங் ஸ்டைலு, நிறைய ஸ்கொயர் த விக்கெட் ஆடக்கூடிய பிளேயர், நிறைய தரையோட ஆடக்கூடிய பிளேயர். இனிஷியலாக கொஞ்சம் டைம் எடுத்துப்பார். சாயும் கிட்டத்தட்ட அதே தாங்க. சாயும் வந்த உடனே அடிக்க மாட்டார். அப்படியே கிராஜுவலாக பில்ட் பண்ணிவிட்டு கிராஜுவலாக இந்த இன்னிங்ஸை கொண்டு போவார். அண்ட் இதே இவரோட பேட்டிங் கூட ஸ்கொயர் த விக்கெட் நிறையவே நீங்கள் பாருங்கள். He will look to play on the offside. Yes. He will make room on the offside. He will try and get to the leg side of the ball and again access the offside. Many a shots will be behind point. There are so many shots that you see. That's from the stumps. That's pretty much from the stump line. But he still likes to play on the square side of the boundary, which basically tells you 23% in front of covers, 23% behind covers, which is almost like 46%, which is half the number of runs being scored behind point. And Sai used to do the same.
Exactly.
And he'll play along the ground and Sachin pretty much does the same thing.
அதாவது விடா கோவை கிங்ஸ்க்கு வந்து சாய் இல்லை அப்படிங்கிற அந்த ஃபீலிங்கே இல்லை. அந்த மாதிரி தான் வந்து சச்சின் வந்து கண்டிப்பாக விளையாண்டுருக்காரு. பட் ஆல்சோ எஸ், சாய் இல்லைன்னா இல்லை நாங்கள் கண்டிப்பாக வந்து பிகாஸ் சாய் இருந்த சீசனில் தான் ஐ திங்க் தே ஈவன் காட் த ட்ரோஃபி அப்படிங்கிறதுனால ஷாருக் as a captain over the years எப்படி இருக்காருன்னு நீங்க நினைக்கிறீங்க?
I think he's been the fulcrum of this side. He's been the leader that one wants. He's always stepped up as a leader, and even if I remember correctly, the game against Technical Dragons, they were slightly behind the game, and then Shahrukh comes in and gets a 50 of about 16, 17 balls.
17.
Changes the momentum completely, and that's what you want from your leader. And I do remember in the other years, Shahrukh also used to lead with the ball.
Correct.
He used to come in and get wickets. He used to come in and pick wickets when it was needed.
The 2023 season that
Correct.
was,
He would never shy away from taking the ball. That's what you want from your captain. And even now, many a times you would see him talking to the bowlers. Many a times you would see him taking that role where if someone had to step up, he would step up. And I think he's a true leader. He's one of the reasons why Kovai Kings have done well in the past.
எஸ் அண்ட் அவங்க தொடர்ந்து வந்து அந்த டாப்ல இருக்கிறதுக்கு காரணமும் அவர் தான் ஒரு முக்கிய குறியா அவர் தான் இருந்திருக்காரு. பட் இன்னொரு பக்கம் அவங்களோட போலிங்கை பற்றியும் நம்ம பேசியே ஆகணும். எஸ்பெஷலி மணிமாறன் சித்தார்த் அண்ட் ஜாத்தவேத் சுப்ரமணியம். மணிமாறன் சித்தார்த்துக்கு வரலாம், பட் ஜாத்தவேத் சுப்ரமணியம் அவர் அங்கே மேஜிக் மட்டும் தான் பண்ணுற மாதிரி எனக்கு தோணுது.
I think there was a mention by Shahrukh the other day where he said that he's the guy who gives me control in the middle overs. He's the guy whom I go to in the middle overs. And he's quite crafty. He's got a good leg spin. He's got a good googly. For a leg spinner, he's got good control over his lens. Normally, it's not easy for leg spinners to have the control over the lens. Does not give you a lot of boundary balls. You have to try and create those boundaries, hit those fours. A very consistent guy to have in the middle. Under pressure, I think every time Shahrukh Khan would go to him and he would say, Jatavad Kanna, nee vada, ball eduthuko, nee vandu bowling podra. So I think that's been his go-to person, like a magic wand. Eda ana go to Jatavad.
ஏன்னா எனக்கு ஜாத்தவேத் வந்து அங்கே போலிங் போடல, இன்னைக்கு ஒரு மேஜிக் இருக்கு அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி தான் இருக்கு. he has been giving that spell in his spell அப்படின்னு தான் நம்ம சொல்லியே ஆகணும். ஸோ நம்ம வந்து சொல்லிட்டோம், ஒரு சச்சின், ஷாருக் அண்ட் ஜாத்தவேதா இருக்கட்டும், சித்தார்த் மணிமாறனா இருக்கட்டும், இவங்க எல்லாருமே as a team நல்லாவே வந்து பெர்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. But on the other side, iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans, are they heavily dependent on the captain Tushar Raheja?
Unfortunately, I'll have to agree with you. Even if you see the last game, they missed out purely because Tushar did not go on to get 100. He actually got a 75.
72, yeah.
That pretty much tells you that he's done well, he's batted well, but then the other guys did not chip in. He's been a proper ball striker. If you see Sachin at one side who tries to play along the ground, he is the exact opposite. He loves to loft the ball, he loves to use the aerial route, loves to play the sixes. I think he's got the most sixes of this competition, and someone 34. Was saying, and his bat swing is so different. It reminds me a lot of Vaibhav Suryavanshi. It goes right to the back. There's a full bat swing. Unlike a Sachin who's got a slightly shorter back swing, he's got a punch more than a proper back swing. Doesn't have a big back lift. This guy has a big back lift and he scores in sixes. And a little different to how Sachin plays.
How Sachin plays, yes.
He plays in front of the wicket.
Yeah.
I think if I can see correctly, there's a 41% on the off side and a 38% on the leg side in front of the wicket, which is almost like 70% of the runs in front of the wicket, wherein Sachin goes to the offside on the behind the surface.
Yes.
So it's a bit different. But both are very effective.
100% yes. இந்த ரெண்டு பேருக்கான அந்த பேட்டில் பார்க்கறதுக்கு தான் நான் ரெடியாக இருக்கேன். பட் எந்த பிச்சில் அவங்க பேட்டில் பண்ண போகிறாங்க நம்ம பார்க்கணும் இல்லையா? Come, let's head to the pitch report with Shabani Bhaskar.
We're all set for a cracker in the Eliminator of the Shriram Capital Tamil Nadu Premier League 2026. Today we are on pitch number 6. But before we look down at the pitch, we have to also acknowledge that there is a lot of humidity and there is a chance of rain later in the evening. But when you look at the pitch, this has been a good pitch for spinners, and when you look at it, stump line has been most effective because 50% of the dismissals have been either bowled or LBW. Now, on average, in the T20 format, about 35 to 40% is what it looks like in terms of LBW and bowled dismissals, so it is higher on this particular surface. So the line is going to be key for spinners. Keep it inside the stumps, turn it within the stumps, and that is going to be absolutely crucial. And when you look at the surface, there has been some wear and tear on pitch number 6. You see a little bit of grass cover still, but there's also a little bit of moisture. The humidity is high. We've had rain the last couple of days. So the first couple of overs, the batters may have to watch out. But after that, there are plenty of runs on offer on this surface. We're gearing up for a high-octane game of cricket. Let's see who does what.
விடா கோவை கிங்ஸ் திரும்ப அந்த பிச்சில் விளையாட வராங்க. அவங்களோட 25th கேம் இங்கே இந்த சீசனோட 25th கேம் அது இங்கே தான் விளையாண்டாங்க, திரும்ப வராங்க. பட் நேற்று ஹேமங்னா வி சா ஷவர்ஸ், அதனால தி கேம் வாஸ் கால்ட் ஆஃப். ஹோப்ஃபுல்லி சென்னை ப்ளீஸ் டோன்ட் டூ தட் டு அஸ் டுடே.
I just hope that Varuna Bhagwan stays away. We want to have a proper game. இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு டோர்னமெண்ட்டில் வந்து இது வேற வந்து எலிமினேட்டர் வேற, ஒரு டீம் வந்து மேட்ச் ஆடலைன்னா அவங்க straight away out. At least yesterday TGC will have another chance.
Exactly.
They still are in the competition.
Yes.
But if it rains today, then there is no second chance for anybody. So I wish it doesn't happen.
Yeah, even I just wish that does not happen. But yes, but the captains are waiting at the toss. Let's head to the toss now.
Vanakkam Chennai. Time now for the eliminator between the VIDA Kovai Kings and the iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans. It's Kongu Derby time, and we've got all the people that matter. We've got the smiling assassin Shah Rukh Khan, captain of the VIDA Kovai Kings, the rampaging rocket Tushar Raheja, captain of the iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans, Ms. Vijay Lakshmi, the match referee, Mr. Selva Kumar, general manager South Frere International, toss representative from the VIDA Kovai Kings, and also Mr. Rahul Priyadarshan Murthy, team owner of the iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans, all set for the big toss. The match referee to hand over the coin to Shah Rukh Khan, who will give it a nice flick.
Heads.
Heads is the call.
Tail it is.
It's a tail. Shah Rukh Khan has won the toss. What are you going to do and why?
We look to chase. Obviously, there are the chances of showers. So, the wicket gets better as the game progresses. So that's the reason.
Just trying to see how the scenario.
The toss is nerve-wracking for me because it's getting pretty late at the top, but pretty happy. But against it's you're used to it for the last 3 games, but it's been a tough table this year. It's it's not been easy for teams, but pretty happy that we're able to put on a good show.
What's the team news for the day?
We're playing the same team.
All right, have a good game. Give us plenty of good entertainment. Right, time now for us to speak to Tushar Raheja. Would you have done the same thing had you won the toss?
Yeah, we were looking to bowl as well.
And for the same reasons as well.
Yeah, I mean, and it's been covered also a lot, the wicket yesterday, so we're expecting a little moisture, but happy to bat as well.
Tell us what you and the team are doing while watching the last league phase game. Lots of chewed nails.
100%, to be honest, it was a roller coaster. Some of us even packed our bags, some of us, it was like a roller coaster of emotions, but again, happy to be playing here. I think we've done something right somewhere, so luck was on our side.
How's captaincy treating you? Early days, but plenty of ups and downs?
It's nice. I mean, I'm enjoying the experience. I'm liking the pressure, and I'm just trying to take one day at a time.
What's the team composition for the evening?
We have 3 changes. Sasidev misses out, Pranav misses out, and Wafar misses out. We have Bharat making his debut, Esiki is back in, and one more. Ganesh is back in.
Well done on that, and have a good game today.
Thank you.
Well, that's the news from the centre. VIDA Kovai Kings have won the toss and have elected to field first.
மழையை வந்து காரணமாக வச்சு நான் இந்த ஒரு முடிவுக்கு போகிறேன் அப்படின்னு வந்து ஷாருக் சொல்லியிருக்காரு. iDream திருப்பூர் தமிழன்ஸில் 3 சேஞ்ச், எஸ்எக்கி உள்ள சேஞ்ச், பரத் வந்து பரத் பண்ணுறாரு அப்படின்னு வந்து சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. உள்ள வந்திருக்காங்க. விடா கிங்ஸ் எந்த இல்லை அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க.
போடுறதுனால
ஆமாம்,
he might come into playing 11 at the back. And I don't see him to change because gone to bowl first. Ideally, as I said yesterday, in a playoff game, I would like to bat first. But with the rains around and with what's happened last evening, I think it's quite smart of him to say, you know what, I will chase first.
Okay, அப்போ நீங்கள் விடா கோவை கிங்ஸ் பக்கம் இன்னைக்கு போறீங்களா இல்லை iDream திருப்பூர் தமிழன்ஸா?
It's a pretty tough one if you ask me, but I just get a feeling the momentum is with the Kovai side. And I'm going to try and go towards Kovai, which will make you happy.
All right, I'm going to be a happy person, but let's head to the live action now.
Ladies and gentlemen, all right, welcome to the Eliminator here at Shriram Capital TNPL Season 10. We are at Chepauk, and the umpires have just walked out. With me, of course, is Deba and Sen taking you through the first part of this exciting play. Hopefully the rain will be away, and I have to add a little detail here that was reminded to me by our in-house nerd Nishad. This is the exact anniversary, the 10th in fact, of the first time TNPL was born, which I was a part of. So it's nice to be here.
Absolutely. Good evening to you, and many, many congratulations to everybody associated with this wonderful tournament. It has been a platform for so many talented youngsters and experienced hands as well to just make their mark. Speaking of which, we just get a glimpse of Shah Rukh Khan, who's just won his second toss of the entire tournament. But I just suspect, Rupa, this is a good toss to lose for the iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans. The fact that they have somebody like Tushar Raheja, but the fact that he's getting to bat first without any pressure, it could just help them pile up a decent enough total. Of course, the X factor today is the rain, which would have prompted this decision from the Kovai Kings.
Absolutely. As you say, Tushar Raheja bounding out of that dugout, raring to go. He's had an amazing season. Captaincy, no captaincy, hasn't affected those numbers. He's just upped his performance for the iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans. Big, big game for them, the Eliminator. Interestingly, these two sides have played a knockout game in the season of 2024, and Kovai's got the better of them that time.
Yeah, of course, this is a good combination which starts for them, and it has given them rapid starts. The last time these two teams met in this season, that was in Natham, it turned out to be a bit of a one-sided affair, with the iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans running out quite happy winners. Deepan Lingesh, he's been outstanding, 12 wickets already. Has this happy knack of picking wickets early and striking in his very first over. Can he do that today? His captain will be ever so grateful if that is the case today.
Yes, this will be an exciting contest, Devan. Deepan is, he also picked up a little bit of a niggle in the last game. We saw him limping, seems to be absolutely fine. That's good news for Kovai. They're all raring to go. You can feel that tension. There's a bit of a crowd that's trickling in. Obviously, everyone's worried the rains won't come. We are hoping the rains stay away, because this is one contest you definitely want to see from start to finish.
Is it likely that Lokeshwar will be actually standing up of the very first ball? He is at the moment, but we'll watch and see what happens there.
Instantly off the mark with a stunning four there. It's flat bat, slapped it across for a Shriram fixed deposit four.
Yeah, four as secure as Shriram's life insurance plans, just going across to the back foot. And Deepan Lingesh not doing his keeper any favors at all, because that was a rank long hop. A bit of a loosener, and he's taken full toll of that. Early pressure on the bowler already. But this is a good ploy. He is standing up to enable Amit Satwik to just stay inside the crease if possible. As we take a look at the IOB buggy cam.
Oh, this was the other way. Again, touch outside. A confident shot by Amit again.
Yeah, just looking at it, it looks like a good surface and possibly might slow down a bit, provided again the rain stays away. It might just slow down and help some of these spinners later on. Tiruppur, when they bowl later, you might expect a little bit of a role for Pranav Raghavendra, who's been quite good in some of his outings thus far. Replaced in the 11 today by Isaki Muthu, and they've also made a couple of other changes in their batting order. Shashidev and Wafar have gone out.
That's right, Shashidev, Wafar out. Ganesh is in. We've got a debutant for this game, Bharat. Quite a bold one, that.
This is Kovai, of course, who would expect Andre Siddharth right in frame, having a nice cup of green tea, one would presume, maybe black coffee, the beverage of choice in the English commentary box at the moment.
I usually love a good black coffee. I'm trying to balance it out by having the occasional tea, Devan. Straighter, sharper this one.
Yeah, this has been the beauty of the way that Deepan Lingesh has bowled. He's never been particularly quick. In fact, on several occasions, his opening partner, Siddharth, has bowled a slightly higher average speed. But this one was just one of those dibbly-dobbly but beautiful seam release and just nipping off the seam and beating the batter.
Just telling him, stay, watch it. Got his eye on him. Amit Satvik too. Big moment for him. He's been phenomenal as well. Great opening combination this. Oh, this was touch wide. I thought he held his line, but much wider.
Yeah, this is the surface that we are playing on. It was used a couple of days before. And on those occasions, of course, Kovai Kings winning their match, a match which was shortened to 16 overs aside. It saw the best of Shah Rukh Khan. But it also saw a very low total when the team chasing played in that afternoon game. This, of course, is an evening game, so Shah Rukh keeping the faith that it won't change much in the course of these 40 overs.
Fuller straighter. This one also a little similar to the previous one. Fuller this and on the stumps.
Yeah, credit to Deeban. He's really pulled back quite nicely as we take a look at that IOB buggy cam once again. Gives you a great idea also about the little incline across the pitch, across the ground rather, which also helps with the outstanding drainage here at the Chepauk, which has been so handy across these last few days. Unfortunately, qualifier 1 could not be completed, which means that Trichy Grand Cholas await the winners of this particular fixture.
Tushar takes strike in the last ball of this over.
Yeah, for the left-hander, we have a deep third. We've also got a deep mid-wicket. And we've got a short fine and a player who could be called almost a deep slip or a regulation slip.
That was also close. Still yet to get off the mark. 6 no loss at the end of 1. Right, welcome back to Shriram Capital TNPL 2026, the Eliminator. This is between Kovai and Tiruppur. As we reminded you, a few changes. Kovai is unchanged. They're coming in here with the same that played the last game. Tiruppur have 3 changes. Esekamuthu comes in. So does debutant Bharat. Big game for him, I reckon. And of course, Ganesh. To strengthen that middle order that didn't really hold up in their last game. And we've got a very, very good change. Something I'm looking forward to here.
Yeah, Siddharth, hard to classify him as a spinner because he bowls at pretty rapid rates, but outstanding economy, especially for somebody who bowls in the power play. Lots of wickets as well.
The loopy one to start off with.
Yeah, at 98, that's about maybe 10 kilometers slower than what we are accustomed to from Siddharth. But this is smart bowling. He wants to exploit. We saw a few tufts of grass, especially when Shibani was explaining in a pitch report that there were such patches on this pitch, and probably that's what he's aiming to find.
Again, trying to tempt them. Go after this one. He's got a good offside cover. And Amit Satvik likes slashing.
Yeah, this was quicker than what Deepan has been bowling in the first over. This was 119. Beautiful variations.
Speaking of, it's another one. Slowed it down again. Loving this contest.
And the umpire goes in for an IOB DRS for the stumping.
TV umpire to director. We have an umpire referral for stumping. I've checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Give me the try screen, please. The front on first, yes. Okay. The ball seems to have missed the bat. Can we confirm that with Ultra Edge, please? One frame back. Clear gap as the ball passes the bat. No bat involved. Keep rolling. Fairly collected behind the wicket. Can you rock and roll that for me once again? I'm just checking to see if the foot is in the air. Can you zoom that in a bit? Yeah, and then rock and roll it for me. From behind, a little from behind, before the wickets are put down. Yeah, I'm just checking to see the foot, not the stumps. Keep rolling. Go back, go back, go back. Back, back, back. Ah, yeah. Forward, 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 forward. The foot is still grounded. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Foot is still grounded. Okay. The foot is still grounded when the wickets are put down. I have a decision for you on the big screen.
Not out it is. Picked it. The fielder here. Amit Sathwik weighing his options against Saidu.
Yeah, what a start this is. Lots of variations in pace. The last one in line. Expect the big shot now.
Rushes to the other end to give his skipper the strike at the last ball yet again.
Yeah, this is a very sedate start for the iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans. This is something we are so unaccustomed to seeing. And that's a credit to the way that VIDA Kovai Kings have gone about their business. Tidy from Deeban after that boundary, only conceding 6 runs. And thus far, Siddharth, only that one single of these 5 balls.
Few more changes to the field here. Siddharth pushed point to the ropes. Oh, and he's appealed. He's gone for it, but no response there. He's still on his knees. Farooq coming in, but there's nothing. There is no interest. End of the over. 7 for no loss, I would believe.
ஹலோ வணக்கம் எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? ஆக்சுவலி உண்மையை சொல்லணும்னா லாஸ்ட் 3 கேம்ஸ் வந்து பேசிக்லி நாக் அவுட்ஸ் தான் இருந்திருக்கு. ஸோ ஜஸ்ட் த சேம் மைண்ட் செட் விட் கேரி ஃபார்வர்ட். ஸோ யா தட்ஸ் அபவுட் இட். ஆமாம் ஒரு நிமிஷம். தீபன்
And the purple cap is up for grabs. ஏதாவது மனசுல இருக்கா அதை பத்தி?
இல்லை அப்படிலாம் இல்லை. ஐ திங்க் த மைண்ட் செட் ஷுட் பி டு கான்ட்ரிபியூட் டு த டீம். அண்ட் அதுதான் என்னோட மைண்ட் செட் இருந்திருக்கு. Sorry, one second. Yeah. Sorry, one second.
Hi, Jadaved.
Yeah.
Hemant here.
Hi, sir.
How is it bowling in Chepauk different from Dindigul for you?
Actually, 2 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி we played this final against DD and அதுக்கப்புறம் relay பண்ணிருக்காங்க இந்த pitches. So the pitches actually have gotten much better to bat. And I feel even with the mindset, just a second. Catch it. Ball deepen. Even with the mindset of players this year in TNPL, I think they're going at it much harder. And I actually saw some stat on X about a week ago or so. And I think the scoring rates are much higher this year. So it's been very different, both from a pitch perspective and also from the mindset of a batter's perspective. So yeah, those are the 2 things I'd say are a bit different.
You guys had a slump in between. You lost 3 games on the trot and then you came back. So what was the mindset like and what was the preparation like for you guys to have a good run?
to be honest, the games that we lost were actually pretty tight ones. And if you look at our net run rate, sorry, 1 second. Our net run rate is pretty high. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, our net run rate was about 1.6, which means on average we're winning a game by about 32 runs, despite the losses that we had. So that basically means we are playing on average better than our opposition, certainly in the first 7 games from a mathematical perspective. So it wasn't really something that was a burden on us. We were sure that we were playing well. It was just about putting our best foot forward and carrying on.
That's so true, Jadavit. But only thing is, your batting didn't click in Dindigul 160. Defending 160 is very difficult, but you guys were bowling really well most of the games. So did anything happen in the batting department?
To be honest, we've been preparing well. We've been trying our best, and that's all you can do, right? Just a sec. Oh, ball deepen. Yeah, that's all you can do, right? You can just try your best, put in a good effort, and then just leave everything else up to God. I mean, if you're not atheist, that is, which I'm not. But yeah, basically just give it your best shot, and that's really what we've done. So yeah, that's basically it.
And regarding the volumes you've been like practicing in the nets, எவ்வளவு தூரம் வந்திருக்கு, எவ்வளவு தூரம் பாசிட்டிவா இருக்கு இப்போதைக்கு இந்த சீசன்ல TNPL?
Yeah, கண்டிப்பா வந்து we've done well as a team, I feel, and again, obviously நான் reiterate பண்றேன், நல்ல effort போட்டிருக்கோம், and yeah, we're feeling confident, feeling positive, but on the day in 2020 cricket, I mean, it's quite volatile, right? So it can go up and down, and I think you need to accept that when you are a T20 cricketer as well. Ball deepen.
And இந்த இடத்துல முதல் விக்கெட் கிடைச்சிருக்கு.
Was that out?
No, இல்லைங்க. நாங்க கொஞ்சம் ஆசைப்பட்டோம், சாரி. டக்குனு உங்க முகத்துல சிரிப்பு பார்க்க நல்லா இருக்கு. குட் லக் இந்த கேமை ஜெயிக்கிறதுக்கு, வாழ்த்துக்கள்.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
ஃபீல்டர் ரொம்ப உணர்ச்சி வசப்பட்டாங்களோ இல்லையோ, இங்கே கமெண்ட் பாக்ஸில் கௌதம் ரொம்ப உணர்ச்சி வசப்பட்டார். நானும் யோசிச்சேன், அவுட்டு தான் போல இருக்கு.
All right, Jataved there. Come back to you, but just a bit. This is the end of the last one. Again, cuts it really well for a 4. Does Amit Satvik. With that, we wrap up over number 3-15 for no loss. You're watching Kovai taking on iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans, and you're also watching a little bit of drizzle here, Debayan.
It's got to come when you and I are together in the commentary box, and it has intensified enough now for the players to just begin a slow but forlorn walk back to their dugouts, respective dugouts.
The covers are coming on, as much as I hate to say this, but that's what happened in the last ball, in the last over. Brilliantly struck. Jostled a bit there. Cut it so well. To pierce point and backward point for a 4.
And it's come at the wrong time for Amit Satvik, because he was just beginning to look a little more fluent. He has had those 2 boundaries against his name. Tushar Raheja has been very quiet at the moment. 3 from 5 balls. 15 from the first 3 overs. But we're expecting that it won't be as intense as it was yesterday. It should be a passing shower, and we'll be hopeful of some play, of course. Just to remind you that in case this match also gets abandoned, then that's bad news for the team placed 4th, which in this case is the iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans. Oh, it's intensifying. I think we've got to get our charade skills going again soon, Rupa.
Oh dear me. Oh, I love the charades, but I don't like the rain. I wish there was a better pretext for that, but that's exactly what it looks like. The weather right now, a little sticky, a little humid, which is the reason why we've got the showers coming in, but we're told that it'll just be a short while. And this will not follow what happened yesterday.
It looks beautiful, but it's not the right place or the right time. This is how things have panned out thus far. Losing the toss, forced to bat first. Amit Satvik, the more aggressive of the 2 openers. Normally both of them tend to go like rockets, much like Rocket Raheja, but thus far it's been slow and steady. Not quite winning the race, but getting the race started in a sense, Rupa.
This is exactly how it went. Of course, Amit Sathwik on the get-go. Couple of close calls there. Kept it a little tight. Did Deeban and Siddharth from the other end. Few appeals, a few shouts, but it ended with a 4, and of course the showers have come down. We're hoping to see a lot more of those coming up. This is exactly how the bowling looked.
Yeah, and good bowling for both of them. Both of them actually bothering Tushar Raheja a little bit by bowling close to him and just getting the space to cramp up into him. And that's why this is how the road to the final pans out. Madurai are through, albeit with a little bit of help from the weather gods, now that they're in the final on the 28th of August. And the winner of this match awaits Trichy Grand Cholas in the Qualifier 2, which is a couple of days from today.
Right, and that's exactly how it is. We hope to come back with better news, ladies and gentlemen. For now, we'll take a short break. Back with live action.
At a historic venue, one that is steeped in cricketing folklore, the Shriram Capital TNPL 2026 takes center stage.
I request Mr. Arjun to pass the coin. Give it a flick, please, Jagadisan.
Tails.
Tails is a call. Arjun sir, it is tails.
Jaggi, thank you, Jaggi. Love you.
Moved away just at the right time. You won the toss, and your decision is, Shahrukh?
We look to chase for the first time in the tournament. Obviously, after winning the toss, it feels, very relieved.
It's definitely a oh my god moment for the VIDA Kovai Kings because they have won the toss finally this season, and they do have one change, the change that we expected. Shivani, what's your thoughts on that?
We'll come to their change. First, we'll talk about Chepak Super Gillies. They're an extremely settled side, and Narayan Jagadisan at the top of the order, and as skipper has done so well. Mogit Hariharan, second fastest 100 in the Shriram Capital TNPL this season. He's been absolutely sensational, that top order. And you have, of course, Baba Aprajit as the mentor, and you can see the effects of that. Now, you spoke about VIDA Kovai Kings. There is that one change. And Divakar comes in place of Deeban Lingesh because he is ill, as mentioned
and
by
Divakar
Shah Rukh
has
Khan.
also been good. Even from last year, we've seen him bowl for the VIDA Kovai Kings, and he's been fantastic as well.
And he hasn't found a place in this lineup so far this season. So really excited to see what he will be doing today. And
The VIDA Kovai Kings are ready to take the field for the first time this year, having won the toss. Shah Rukh Khan leads a side that won the previous match, and they are taking on the Chepak Super Gillies. Well, we are in Chepak, so the Chepak Super Gillies will consider this as their home ground. But one can say that every ground in Tamil Nadu is the home ground for the teams in the Shriram Capital TNPL. And talking about home, someone who's made the trip back. Gets off the mark first ball with a quick single to mid-off. A dive after reaching the crease. Width outside the off stump, and Mogit Hariharan has punished it for 4. The first one at this venue in this year's Shriram Capital TNPL. Makes room. You said they were playing all along the ground. Now he's taken the aerial route and may have just cleared the fence. That's gone for 4. That's the second 4 of the over. And end of the first, 12 without loss. That's been pushed through the covers. He pushed for the first one hard. In fact, that's going to go for 4. Talk about timing.
Well, didn't we just say, and you mentioned that Jagadisan is delightful outside the off.
Easy. How easy was that? And look at that celebration. Jagadisan was trying to pull that one, got the leading edge.
They've got the skipper, but next to nothing today, on a nothing shot. Jagadisan gone for only 6, and the Chepak Super Gillies begin a little badly, losing their skipper, 18 for 1.
A good straight drive will be stopped at mid-off. A quick single, but a direct hit. Is he struggling here? We will have to go up for an IOB referral.
Oh my God, that could be very close. No dive.
TV umpire to director. We have an umpire review for a run out at the striker's end. Can we start with the try screen, please? Okay, take it a couple of frames back and freeze it when the bails are lit. Yeah. Batter well short of his crease, wicket put down, satisfied, avid dish and ready for the big screen.
What a passage of play for the VIDA Kovai Kings as they get Ashik, who hasn't troubled the scorers in this match. Chepauk Super Gillies, well, the homecoming hasn't been good so far, 19 for 2. Steps away, he's gone aerial, it's flown to point. It's a third jolt for the Chepauk Super Gillies. The VIDA Kovai Kings are just continuing with the confidence that they got in the previous match.
They lose their third wicket. Another batsman in form, Mohit Hariharan, back in the pavilion for only 13. This is disaster, 21 for 3.
A bit of wit. He's cut that wonderfully. Pass backward point and shot third for 4. That'll give him some confidence.
Quality.
This time, action replay, one would say. Pass, shot third, another 4 to end the over, 31 for 3. That's been driven handsomely past cover and mid-off. The first 4 for Swapnil in this innings. What a shot, quick.
Positive batting. It's a shot that works in the power play as well. Wonderful for 4.
They needed that.
Great adjustment from Swapnil, collects the boundary. Chepauk in the power play with a blitz and a little bit of oomph, 48 for 3. Not from the best part of the bat. Don't know how deliberate this was, but will collect that boundary. Ram Arvind starting with a boundary. 4.
Oh, that's not a reason to though. Absolutely nailed that one over the ropes. Clean, beautiful shot.
Not a fielder challenge this time around. He's picked the tallest fielder as well to go above. Ram Arvind is in form. I repeat, Ram Arvind is in form. Read it brilliantly. And Ram Arvind says no half measures. Throws his bat at it, collects a wonderful 6. Smooth off his bat. He's gone through that region again and he owns that region, Ram Arvind. And it's somehow finding its way for 4, where Ram Arvind is also trusting his luck along with his skill. Jataved searching for luck. Back-to-back boundaries.
That's what he was looking for. That's exactly what he was looking for.
50 comes up for Ram Arvind. Called early as an impact player. Does deliver under pressure. Chepauk rises for this man, who's bailing his team out of a difficult situation into a commanding one. He puts them. That's going to disappear. It was a freebie for Ram Arvind batting so well.
Pulled it so beautifully.
Oh, got him! Through the defenses, through the gate. And one of the cleverest lefty spinners of the TNPL, M30 strikes again, and it's the man who was in form, Ram Arvind, gone.
Yeah, just closing the bat face, and that's why he made that mistake, Ram Arvind. Just closing the bat face, good length as well. The ball just shaping in. A fine innings from him, batted well, getting 63 of 32, and 1 for 4 now.
And bang, over the bowler, safe place. Should be a boundary for Ashwant, having just come in. That's a sweet shot, was tossed up. Jathved not as effective as he has been earlier in the tournament today. And on cue. Has he dropped it? Has he taken it? Simplest of catches, right on cue. There he is. Well done, Jatved. You're a quality bowler. No reward till that ball. Now, of course, well done. I think they are checking whether when he fell, did he touch the ball on the ground or what? Well worth checking, Ajay.
Yeah, I think they look to be confident as well. So he's walking back. This was the wicket. Very nicely bowled, his backup length leverage. Once again, just closing the bat face. And yeah, he's taken it neatly there. Just rolling after that. Acrobatic effort there. And Ashwant, he's got to go back. Couldn't do much, out for 5 of 3 and 8 for 5 now.
Edge, and very well taken. First ball. Amrish, did I say stand in? No. Destroyer in chief, Amrish. And he gets rid of the experienced Swapnil Singh. This is bad to us for the Chepauk Super Gillies.
Yeah, fantastic catch as well behind the stumps by Lokeshwar. Well, Loki's a really good keeper. Good length as well. Just trying to play on the offside. Not much feed movement at all. Just glued there. And they are delighted. The 6th wicket goes down for Chepauk. The man out Swapnil, who's well set, out for 20. And 10 for 6 now.
Oh, was the leggy, and has he found the gap? Super shot. One bounce into the boundary. Quick, like a Shriram instant goal loan. Well played, Mount Prasad. Oh, that's down leg. That's poor. I think he didn't like getting hit. Tried to do too much next delivery. And pays a heavy penalty, Jatved. Dinesh played with an open stance. But that's a terrific sweep. Swept for 6. 14 done. The Gillies move to 130 for 6. Tries to muscle it. Should be easy in the covers. 2nd wicket for Amrish. Trying to muscle it away at 137. Mohan Prasad paid the penalty. Was very late on it. Got the high part of the bat. And a simple catch.
Yeah, playing against the tide once again. And that's the reason he faltered there. Ball going away from him, trying to work them on the onside, trying to play that pull shot, the leading edge, and Madhava Prasad making no mistake. Amrish, he strikes once again. He's bowling well. On well, he's out for 12 of 11. 130 for 7.
Over the keeper. Very lucky, Dinesh. Every time, and you just mentioned this a short while back, Ajay, every time the players have tried to pull, they've got into some degree of trouble.
Wide enough for him to go over the covers and nail it to the ropes. This is exactly what we were talking about. A little bit of impetus for Chennai Super Gillies. Oh, another short one here, but he muscles into this shot. He finds his position pretty quickly. Dinesh swivels swiftly to get that over the ropes. Oh, punches this hard. Makes up for that misfield in the previous deliveries. 167. Yeah, 167. Oh.
Change in length straight away, gets him a wicket. Siddharth Manimaran running in hard, takes a screamer. One of the better fielders in the TNPL, in fact in the country, if you ask me. 8th wicket gone, CSG 166 for 8. Dinesh with a good hand, gone for 32.
Edges it, clean one, down 9. We're in the last over. We wanted something from CSG, but this is a couple of wickets too soon.
Using the bouncer one more time, using the pace of the surface one more time. Taking it in short, and Silamparan had no answers to that. A straightforward catch taken by the keeper, Lokeshwaran. 9 down here, CSG. Silamparan doesn't trouble. The score has gone for none. CSG 167 for 9.
Cramps him up. Oh, and what a brilliant piece of fielding there. Kishore dismissing Chepok Super Gillies there, a fielding effort. We're speaking about how sharp they've been all through, not just putting pressure with their changes, with their bowling efforts, but that fielding effort there, especially in the last 2 overs, supporting them so well.
They've been spectacular on the field, if you ask me. VIDA Kovai Kings, maybe slightly touchy the first couple of overs, but after that they've been red hot. CSG bowled out for 167. Vignesh, the last man to be dismissed, run out for 0. 167. Mohit Hariharan and Jagdishan to start proceedings. Jagdishan was the first one to go, gone for 6.
And that's the target then we have that VIDA Kovai Kings will be happy about. 168, of course, to achieve, and it's a must win for them.
We've seen enough T20 tournaments where teams just pick up from there. Now, VIDA Kovai Kings have somehow just put a bit of a stop on that in the first innings.
Yes, they're trying to pump themselves up. Jaggi there in that huddle. If I could catch a bit of the Tamil, he said, we can do this. We can get this going. Look, I know Jaggi for a while. I've seen him in close quarters with CSK franchise. I've seen him in the Tamil Nadu circuit as well, and all the times that I've covered cricket here.
It's the first ball of the run chase with a slip in place. Pulls it past mid-on. What a start by Radhakrishnan. He looked good in the last match. That 4 has worked magic like Shriram working capital loan off the first ball. It's short, put away over mid-wicket for the first 6 of the innings. He's got the edge, flown over third man, 1 bounce, and that goes for 4. Crossing the boundary safe and sound, although the shot wasn't all that safe.
All right, danced down, tried to swipe it, bit of an edge there, again over third man, the same region, the same result. Just a different batter here, Radhakrishnan. Last ball of the over, and what a way to end it. Pulled it hard across. Radhakrishnan loving this up. It is 36 for no loss at the end of 3.
For the power play, doesn't matter if you've got mystery about you. The kind of form that Lokeshwar is in has managed to hit a 4 over mid-wicket.
Lokeshwar telling Nishad, mystery spinner.
Talk about confidence and you'll find that shot. Put away over mid-wicket with disdain. That's another 4. What a shot. Quick like a Shriram instant goal loan. What a hit. Dances down the ground and sends it high, handsome, into the stands, over mid-wicket. The 50 is up for the VIDA Kovai Kings in some style. Once again, shuffles across, hasn't got all of it. Mid-on will take the catch. Radhakrishnan really dazzled during the power play, and ultimately some form of redemption for the bowler Prem Kumar.
Yes, slowed it down, did Prem Kumar. Got him to again try and play that shot. Smart work there. Wasn't expecting this, went confidently into this one too, but he's done his job. He's done his job for his team. 54 for 1 here, with Radhakrishnan going off after a very, very solid 38 of 80. 54 for 1.
Oh, sweet, sweet timing. One of the best batsmen in the Shriram Capital Tamil Nadu Premier League for me. Didn't have to do too much at all. Moved a bit to leg.
Makes room and finds the gap, threads it to end the over with the Shriram Capital Fantastic 4. At the end of the 7th, it's 71 for 1. Beautiful from Sachin B. Goes over the offside to pick up a Shriram Capital Fantastic 4. Beautiful. Plays it nice and late, does Lokeshwar. Threads the gap to perfection. That 4 has worked magic like Shriram working capital loan. Goes for the big hit and gets the distance too. Into the stands for a maximum to end the over. It's 93 for 1. Beautiful. Using his wrists to perfection to find that gap and pick up another 4.
That's just like a piano player.
Deftly split those fielders. beast, Sachin. He loves to play, which is nowhere close to stopping because last ball of the over, over number 12. Oh! And it's ended in a bit of a miscommunication there. Surprising considering how solid they've been so far. It's a wicket here. Unfortunate. Lokeshwar was going good. Let's see what the confusion was.
The call was for one. A little bit of a slip stutter. Lokeshwar never came for the second run after that. It did take a couple of steps for him before saying no. And by the time he realized he's got to cover the 22 yards, he was actually sacrificing his wicket, not going for the second. 36 or 31 for Lokeshwar. 114 for 2.
I don't think I've seen this happen before. Now, I'm a little confused about this because yes, while you can talk about batters crossing each other, wasn't the fact that Lokeshwar was running towards that end where he was dismissed?
37 or 23 run out. Silambarasan and Lokeshwar has been called back. Don't know if he's crossed him or no, but it's definitely not star-crossed there.
And Sachin doesn't like it one bit.
From the outside part of the bat, should be taken. Eventually is the Chepauk Super Gillies find a way to claw back into the game. And Silambarasan finds a reason to smile with his first wicket today after getting a bit of a tap.
Man Bafna had to go for that, yes, but he completely misread that one. Easy catch there. Bit of a fumble, but easy one there for them in the end. They'd be happy with that. But Man Bafna, he was supposed to come here and try to close things out. He goes for 7, 125 for 3.
And that's what he does. Swapnil yorks him. This time Lokeshwar isn't getting a life. He's heard the death rattle.
We were talking about how they had to build the pressure, how they needed that extra little wicket to try and pull VIDA Kovai Kings in a little more bother. And look at the way Jaggi is celebrating. He knows how important this is. He thinks this is their in.
Jagadizan has his Brett Lee moment. Lokeshwar goes for 40. 127 for 4.
Slashes. Gets through to the ropes for a Shriram 4. Trust him to elegantly find room.
Beautifully bowled again, but it trickles away. Fortune favouring the Kovai Kings skipper. Goes all the way for 4, but really a moral victory for the bowler, but counts for scarcely little. Oh, full toss. Picked up nicely all the way for 6. That's perhaps just the kind of shot that Shahrukh needed to get going in this innings.
Maybe just going.
Another full toss could well be a no ball. It's also a one-handed 6 all the way into the DJ console. Watch out, guys. Down the leg side, beautifully played. Touch of class from Shahrukh. It was all par in the last over, but this was finesse at its best. Down the ground, fielder in play and takes the catch as well. Ashwant gleefully accepts it. Vignesh has a smile. It might be too little too late. However, it's the end of this little blitz from Shahrukh.
Oh no, Shahrukh, why? Why now? Maybe when there's a run or two left, then you bully and bludgeon for a 6. Played it on the up, didn't quite catch it. No timing there, an easy catch at long off. And the skipper back in the dugout. More drama still to follow, as he's, before he leaves, issuing some instructions to the non-striker, Ambrish, probably telling him, please take it in singles, unlike me. Anyway, it was a nice knock, taking them to within sniffing distance of a victory. 25 in quick time, 160 for 5.
Outside edge, cultured edge from Madhav Prasad, all the way for 4. Skims the target further down to 3. Now just one boundary hit away. Backs away, pushes it through. a bit of a misfield as well from Mohan Prasad. It will run away for 4, but that only will help boost the net run rate because that is the victory. Successive wins now for VIDA Kovai Kings were beginning to look like a settled unit. Their bowling has been outstanding, but if the batters get to the party as well, then this is definitely going to be one of the teams to watch out for.
We are set for another day in the Shriram capital Tamil Nadu Premier League 2026. It's the Dindigul Dragons who are going to take the field against the Trichy Grand Cholas.
Right, what are we waiting for? The match referee will hand over the coin to Baba Indrajit, who will give the coin a nice flick, but he's copped one, a friendly fire.
Tails.
Tails is the call.
And it's heads.
It's a head. Baba Indrajit, you won the toss. What are you going to do and why?
We're looking to field first.
Dindigul Dragons winning the toss, choosing to field first. And the big news is that Varun Chakravarti, the World Cup winner, is in the side for them today, waiting to create magic. Remember where these two teams are in terms of the points table? The Trichy Grand Cholas were sailing high really, but then they had to endure a big defeat in their last match in Natham. J. Suresh Kumar leads the Trichy Grand Cholas, has had one impact innings. The strike rate is good. Rajkumar also has been amongst the runs, as you can see, 1/2 century. It's a short ball, cut away very well. A 4 to start. What a start! It's a magical one, just like Shriram Woking Capital Loan. Short ball, he's helped it along, over fine leg, will be the first 6 of the day. When a batter is timing it this well, that's about the best a man can get. Guided away very well, but that's not the best effort at third man. Trying to stop it with his foot, but that's gone for 4. Cuts it away, that's flown through third man for a 4. What a shot, quick like a Shriram instant goal loan.
Lifts it again. Well, this is proving to be very, very poor for Bhuvaneshwaran. Outside off the flash, down leg, the scoop. That's really well played. Useful. Or is that through the gap? Will it race away?
Oh yes, he's merely caressed it along the ground and that's gone for another 4. We were just talking about him being very good through the offside. There's some timing for you once again, another 4. Talk about power, you've got Rajkumar. Timing as well.
That's just pure finesse.
Not something that we wanted to see, but there's a slight drizzle and the pitch is now being covered with the players just going off. We hope that it's a small interruption and not a long one. And let's have a look at the revised playing conditions. This match, due to the rain, has been reduced to a 19-over affair. Power play will last for 5.4 overs. 4 bowlers can bowl a maximum of 4 overs and 1 bowler can bowl a maximum of 3. Edges it. Will go for 4 past third man. Just maybe the pace of Sandeep Warrior helping Suresh. And that quality over just getting spoilt now as Suresh has just picked it off his pads and sent it through the leg side.
Well played. Suresh making it look very simple, even if it's marginally short. Pitched up and gave room. Stupendous effort, but the ball will still win. And Suresh wouldn't mind that at all. He wanted this boundary to ease the pressure. The umpires think this is all right, so the game will go on. But the captain does not think this line is all right, this length is all right. Rajkumar gets a gift. Why would he miss out on that? Gets it right. Gets it for 4, Suresh. He will tackle the offside as well, don't worry. Gloriously driven. Fielder in the deep. Oh, well, it's a story of overrunning. He slid past the ball.
That one should have definitely been stopped by Hani Saini. I think the rain's got something to do with that.
Rajkumar in his element. Here it's the other Rajkumar in his element. Kissing the carpet of grass. Is Mohit Mithun warming up? What a shot! Jay Suresh has had enough. That's his zone. He loves to go that area.
Not too bad at all, and that's how this shot is. Not too bad at all. Straight down the ground, Suresh. Makes room and smacks it. Over and strong. That's Suresh's 50. What a way to achieve it. Was quiet till this point and then burst at the right moment. Oh, if that was brute force, this is pure elegance and delicate touch there, knowing exactly where he wanted to place it. Suresh exploding at the right time for his team. Oh, this one, he's holed it out. He's holed out to Sandeep. Tried to make room again and probably was thinking of going over and clearing it, but wasn't as lucky.
Yeah, that was the pace on delivery by Bhuvaneshwaran. And I'm afraid he had moved away to on, got the thick outside edge really, and ballooned to Warrior at the cover fence. Now, a simple catch for him, but still, it was a nice knock. It has set the pace. Suresh Kumar gone for a fine 60, striking at nearly 150. It's 118 for 1.
By the way, which is your favorite, Charu?
Chocolate. Make mine so. And you? Oh, 50 for Rajkumar. He doesn't need any boost. He's carrying on really well. Well done, Rajkumar. Fine knock. Made a big difference to your team. Started out well.
It's gone down straight for a clean boundary. Another one on Rajkumar's account here. Oh, he has swept this over and across so elegantly. Rajkumar, not troubled, got down on his knee, smacked that for a wonderful 6. Puller again, but split the field here, and yes, almost has gone to the ropes. Oh, yeah, he missed it. Very, very beautifully done. He skied it. And it's gone over the ropes. What a way to end this over. Sanjay Yadav saying enough of the singles. When it's there, I'm going to put it out. As the last ball then, a 6-2 ended 148 for 1 at the end of 14. Oh, he got room and he made use of it. But what a stunning effort to prevent that one from fructifying to a boundary. Varun Kumar, Vimal Kumar, beg your pardon, with that stunning effort on the ropes.
Keep rolling through, take it forward, take it forward. Yes, thank you, thank you. Freeze it there, thank you.
I think he did touch the boundary protector. What a shame. It was a brilliant effort. We'll have to call it that.
Slogged it for boundary. Rajkumar still saying the momentum is with us despite that. 160 for 1 at the end of 15.
Missed his length, missed his line as well. Went for the faster one, but with a short fine leg, inside not the greatest choice of delivery. Swings does Rajkumar. Has he found enough distance? No, he'll only find the fielder. It's a very good running catch from Nirankar, who does a half-decent Imran Tahir celebration.
Yeah, tried to go for it, Rajkumar. Didn't have any other option with only 3 overs left in the innings. Probably didn't get the meat of the bat. Superb running catch by Nirankar. The fielding has been very good. We saw one other effort from Vimal Kumar too, which is unlucky. With Rajkumar gone for 71, Trichy Grand Cholas are 168 for 2.
Leading is there. No difficulty for Nirankar, who picks up his second catch in the over. And Viju Arul and Nirankar Sharma are forming a formidable tag team pair, and they've worked out a unique celebration of their own.
Superb tight lines this by Viju Arul. Didn't allow Rajkumar to free his arms. Got trapped there, finding the leading edge. And this has been a good chemistry here. Nirankar and Viju Arul, both bowling and in fielding. With the fall of Rajkumar, Trichy Grand Cholas are 170 for 3.
Sandeep Warrior for his last. Jafar Jamal gives it an almighty clout. And this one is a maximum. Welcome back, Jafar Jamal. This time he finds the middle again. Good bit of connection, back to back. Maximums for Jafar Jamal, who has turned the screws on here. Again looks for the block hole. Jafar Jamal relishes that and tonks it over cow corner this time. He's come to the party at the most opportune moment here. Strays in line, and all that Sanjay Yadav needs to do is cart it over the short fine leg fielder. Not a great start to the over, missing his line with the fine leg up. Another slow delivery. They will look to steal a bye, but Baba Indrajit keeps his calm, rolls it smack bang into the middle of the stumps. Jafar Jamal will have to walk back.
Had to take that chance there, Jafar Jamal, hoping that Indrajit would miss it. But Captain Cool, just like our MSD. Jafar Jamal, after having scored those 3 massive sixes, Trichy Grand Cholas 196 for 4.
Goes for an almighty hike, will only manage a single. An excellent last over from Viju Arul. There's just 8 runs and a wicket that keeps the Trichy Grand Cholas below the 200 mark. And Dindigul Dragons will want to make a match of it, but just to look at Trichy Grand Cholas, they started off with a 118 run stand between the captain Suresh Kumar and K. Rajkumar, both of whom produced polished half centuries. And the finishing was handled by Sanjay Yadav and Jafar Jamal.
To try and make 199, of course, is that revised target because it's 19 overs. Remember, we had that showers in the first innings, Charu.
I will have to admit that I was thinking 220, but that was in the regulation 20 overs. And it does look like with only 19, I got that wrong. And still, you mentioned Arul, he pulled it back really well. The spinners did well. So in a sense, I think they've got a 10-15 run pullback, as it were, the Dindigul Dragons. Better to score 199, that revised target, than 220. They did well in the end. And I do think Trichy will be a little upset at not getting to 215 or so. Bulk of the work there. Maybe Sanjay Yadav, here we go.
Put it short there, but he whips it across Shivam. Confident start to the innings by Shivam. Changed the length there a bit, but he absolutely adjusted for yet another boundary. I think that's the thing. It isn't about how you're getting it. The fact that you have 2 boundaries now. Puller, but what a drive straight down the ground. Absolute elegance, that shot. Vineeth might look like he's got the world on his shoulders, but there was so much calmness in that shot. Swept, flicked it across really well for a boundary to finish what has been an absolute damaging first over. 18 for no loss. That's why the first slip came in, Charu. We were speaking about this Ishwar, and he tempted them a couple of times, and he's got it this time.
Near perfect. He tried that a little earlier in the over, and it's the one we thought would be in trouble because of his lack of experience. Vineeth gone for only 9 today, and the Dindigul Dragons lose their first for 21.
Charges down, lofts it over, shot long on for his boundary there, Shivam. Split this really well, rocked back, played it off brilliantly well for a for another boundary.
Tried that 2 balls ago.
Swivels, pulls it, rightly so. That was begging to be hit, and Shivam didn't wait for it. That's the confidence that he's showing. He's trying to get that to tide over the unease. Again, tried to drive this, and he finds the gap there to get another boundary. A wonderful one. That was... Indrajit wants those runs, wants a few in before your power play and the shift in narrative starts. So that's a 4 here. Oh, lucky that one again targets that very same region, does Indrajit. The gap there to get those valuable 4 runs.
Inside edge, I guess. Or was the keeper completely bamboozled? We'll have to have a look. The keeper completely losing it there.
Going for the big hit, safe option too. With mid on inside the circle. That was Gillette smooth from the skipper. Placement is good. Baba Indrajit with the Shriram Capital Fantastic Four as secure as Shriram's life insurance plan. Down the ground. Fantastic hit. 2 boundaries in the over to bookend the 8th. 82 for 1, the Nickel Dragons. Timing from Shivam Singh and placement. What a 4. Quick like a Shriram instant goal loan. Looking for the slower delivery. Timing, placement and power from Shivam Singh. That's 3-in-1 Gillette guard bat. Looks to lap it. Ishwaran on the boundary line. Takes a good running catch. A 73-run partnership comes to an end.
Aparajit, after batting well, has to go. Gone for 32. DD 94 for 2. Inside edge, I got a feeling. Just heard a double sound. Is Suresh Kumar keen to take the review? What are you thinking? I just heard a sound, Shibani.
And signal out, you're on screen. Signal now.
3 reds.
What an over this has been so far. Indrajit gone, Shivam Singh gone. Shivam Singh gone for 47, 95 for 3 DD.
Edge will travel. Not all edges are streaky. Vimal had control over it.
Anthony Dasin. Oh, that's a hoik across. And he finds the ropes here. Exactly what Vimal Kumar wanted. A bit of a confident hit to the fence. Oh, that's a confident shot. Gets down, but doesn't clear the fielder. Gets it right in. Look, he was trying his best. And that's exactly how you celebrate a wicket, don't you?
His gym buddies are happy. And so is the skipper. Vimal Kumar goes for 13. Nelson for 4.
Or stops on it, doesn't follow through, but I guess that's enough to take it to the ropes. Trust him to smack a 4 like that, just like Shriram. It's not a full smack, half one. Oh, shorter one that, but flicked it off effortlessly for a 6. End of the over, 122 for 4. Slashes it again to the ropes. RK Jain doesn't want to waste his time at the crease. He's trying to show every single ball counts. A little room is all you need. Honey Saini rocks back, swings it for another 6. He's trying to match his partner shot for shot. And that's exactly what they didn't want there. But Adisai Raj, that pace went through for that 5th wicket. There was nothing much Honey Saini could have done.
Saini subdued. Slingy Yorker, absolutely perfect. Disturbs Timber. He was setting up for a huge shot, but look at that guided missile. She couldn't believe it. Honey Saini fan. Walks early today. Honey Saini just 8 against his name, 135 for 5. Not on this occasion. He was waiting for it. Mohit Mithun. Free swing of the bat. And a 6 to announce. Should be taken. Easily pouched. No big celebrations. But there comes the celebration.
It's exactly what I was saying a moment back. How many of those can we expect with this sort of a bowling effort, with this sort of a team coming at them? Tried to attempt that again, but this was far slower. He couldn't clear it enough with the kind of precision he had the last one. Ishwaran really showing what this wicket means for him. You hit me for a 6, I'm going to send you back to the pavilion. That's 147 for 6.
As Adisai Raj comes in, tries to smack him towards long off, will get a boundary, and the 150 is up for the Dindigul Dragons. It's a competitive run chase. Varun waits for it, but he's only skied it towards Kaushik, who completes a safe catch. Another blow to the Dindigul Dragons. It's Varun. They've still got RK Jayant out there, but the special bowler doing special things at Chepauk. Ishwaran on the money.
Once again, back of the hand, wonderful length, inviting that big drive, safely into the hands of long on. Varun Chakrabarti will play number part. Just 1 in 5. I don't think he was sent for that, but the experiment didn't work. They still have a couple of big hitters, you never know. Very well bowled Eastbourne, especially at the death. Chakrabarti gone for 1, and the Dragons now 7 for 157 in big trouble.
Bowled him, won't last long. Ishwaran hits Timber, and it's possibly another nail in the coffin for the Dindigul Dragons.
Well, did he have a ball or two to just see how it goes and then strike big? We'll never know. Came straight away, went across the line and paid the penalty. Yet another back of the hand slower one. He played that shot about a minute before the ball arrived. A thin inside edge, and Ishwaran is over the moon. Nirankar couldn't do it today. What a pity from the Dragons' perspective. They are in danger of going down now. It's 157 for 8.
That'll be 4.
Yeah, that's a shut your eyes and swing kind of boundary. Top edged.
Must be an inside edge. It's a loud appeal, but umpire Srinath is unmoved. He's asking for a review. Oh, please, come on.
Don't. Come on, Suresh Kumar. We've got Srinath there, one of the most experienced, good friend of ours, and he got it absolutely right. I think there's an inside edge, but we'll let IOB DRS confirm that.
Clear spike. The ball is next to the bat, and I saw a deflection on the front on. Thank you, bat involved. Sri, please stay with your original decision of not out. You're on screen. Signal now.
From the despair of losing the last match in Natham by a big margin, the Trichy Grand Cholas have done exceedingly well.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shriram Capital Tamil Nadu Premier League.
I request Mr. Arjun
to pass the coin. Anirudh, please give it a flip. Heads.
Heads is the call.
Heads is the call.
That's heads.
And it's heads. Tushar, what a start as a skipper, firstly. What have you decided to do and why?
We look to have a bowl first.
The sun shines gloriously on the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium in Chepauk. We are ready for another day of the Shriram Capital Tamil Nadu Premier League 2026. It's the first afternoon game at this historic venue with the iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans, the defending champions, getting ready to take the field. They will be taking on the table toppers Madurai Panthers, who have so far been beaten only once during the leg at Natham.
Good to be here in the TNPL 2026. Good start for Tushar Raheja, I would say, winning the toss, taking over the reins from Sai Kishore. As we see the two openers, R. Ramkumar and Siddharth Mahadevan.
The explosive Ramkumar will face the parsimonious Natarajan. He's on the mark, first ball, loud appeal. The umpire is unmoved so far. I've got to ask the umpire sitting next to me.
I'm definitely interested in taking the DRS if I was Tushar Raheja here. Phenomenal start this by Natarajan, right on the money. Seems like Tushar says it's going above.
Shimmies down the wicket, pulls it across the line. That's gone all the way for a six. What a start. When a batter is timing it this well, that's about the best a man can get. Top edge. Once again, he was dancing down the track. They say fortune favors the brave. That's a four. Crossing the boundary like Shriram's fixed deposit. Siddharth Mahadevan goes over mid-wicket. The bat may have turned in his hand, but that's going to go for four. That was a crucial four for him. Be prepared for crucial moments in life with Shriram Chits. Outside off, he's dragged that over mid-on. That's gone all the way for a six. Siddharth Mahadevan getting into the act. What a shot. He's pulled it straight to mid-wicket. In fact, he fetched it from outside the off stump, directed it straight into the hands of the fielder. A bright start by Siddharth Mahadevan comes to an end as Natarajan gets the first scalp for the iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans.
Natarajan showing his experience there, taking the pace off, knowing that Siddharth Mahadevan is looking for that pace. He tried to slog it to the onside. Probably better off playing on the offside. With that wicket, Siddharth Mahadevan goes for 12. First strike for Tiruppur. Madurai 27 for 1.
Easily done. Natarajan takes the catch. Chaturved just trying to break the shackles. Finds him to perfection at mid-on. This is another jolt for the Madurai Panthers.
Trying to up the ante in the power play, NS Chaturved had to go for it. Not getting the meat of the bat. Trying to play the field there. Easy catch for Natarajan. And Mohan Prasad strikes. The fastest centurion is gone. NS Chaturved, 2 of 4. Madurai Panthers struggling here at 31 for 2.
He's launched that, and that's gone all the way into the stands. Finally, Ramkumar gets it off the middle. A 6 to finish the fifth, 38 for 2.
And might have started off with a lot of luck. Might not be his best delivery, but he's gotten rid of the opposition skipper. Raheja completes the catch. Raghavendra has started to believe Shriram Capital TNPL is a great level, but an easy level.
What a first delivery in his TNPL career. Did move after pitching. You would technically say away from the left-hander, but because it was down leg side, you could say into him, into the batter, and gets a fine tickle to the keeper. Anirudh Sitaram goes for a solitary run, 38 for 3.
Up and away. Got the room. Extra bit of bounce. Was able to negotiate that too. Ramkumar collects a very important boundary. should be taken. Easily done. Ramkumar cannot believe it, but Mohan Prasad has generated another wicket by keeping it slow, loopy, and outside off.
Brilliant from the iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans perspective. They pick up another wicket, keeping it outside off. Had to fetch it from their Ramkumar, but was committed to playing that shot against the turn. Did not get the timing, the distance, nor the elevation. So Ramkumar, quick fire 25, and it comes to an end his stay, 50 for 4.
Once again outside off, this time more prepared. Shoaib slashes to perfection, collects a 6. At the halfway stage, the Panthers bounce to 69 for 4.
Up again. Does that have enough? Probably not. Going to deep mid-wicket and gone. The 5th wicket for Madurai falls in an attempt to move the scoreboard along. And Hari Raghavendra, he was getting a little antsy. 14 from 18. Knew he needed to hit a few big ones. Didn't work out for him.
We saw this coming. Madhivanan building up that pressure and pushing his opponent to give in to that temptation, and Hari Raghavendran is gone for just 14 of 18, 71 for 5.
And leading edge gone again. Unbelievable. Shoaib made 10 just when he thought he might cut loose. Madhivanan slows it down, and another easy lob catch to Madhivanan.
This is exactly what he does. Calm, cool, under pressure, brilliantly caught there. And that new celebration that's coming up, becoming quite a favorite with everyone, I'm sure. That's another wicket. Disappointment for Madurai. Shoaib Mohammad gone for 10, 72 for 6, and they're tottering.
Goes big. Does he have enough? Only no. Oh, brilliantly caught. Did he touch that boundary protector? If not, we'll have to say that's a terrific catch. Didn't quite leap, but bounced it over his head. Caught it on second attempt, and that will be the 7th wicket down for Madurai.
Okay, roll it forward. I don't see any change in the skirting. Roll it forward. Yeah, no movement, no compression of the skirting throughout the process. The catch is fairly completed. Satisfied, I have a addition ready for the big screen.
Well, that is just incredible. You could have passed a piece of paper between the shoe and the boundary protector, and yet it looks like it was safe. What an incredible catch by Muhammad Ali at the boundary. Luckily, he's a tall man. Saravanan gone without troubling the scorer much today for 1. It's 7 down now. The Madurai Panthers for 76. This time he goes for it. Keeps his eye on. And that is a handsome 6 over deep mid-wicket. Tried that last delivery. Wasn't there for it at all. Was a little more patient this time, Bhutra. And it might be 15. Another handsome blow. Bhutra making his presence felt. 2 6s in that Muhammad Ali over. 95 for 7.
Cut away. And useful. All the way for 6. Rohan Bhutra is unlocking some serious batting potential in this innings. 8 6s in this innings. Goes big once again. Inside out. Will clear everything quite comfortably. Superb innings already. Up to 30 at a strike rate of 250. Flicked away. 4 runs. Atik joining in the party as well. Crossing the boundary safe and sound like Shriram's fixed deposits. Natarajan down the leg side, played away, walked through and all the way for 4. What a 4, so well planned, like Shriram's life insurance plans. Yet again, played down to the fine leg region, will go all the way for 4, just too far away from Tushar Raheja. Valuable runs at this stage as Madurai reach 143 with 10 legal deliveries to go. Yet again, similar region, same result. A hat-trick of 4s. Outstanding batsmanship this from Atikur Rahman.
Finally, Atik doing some sort of scoring in this partnership. There you go.
Across the line, in the air. Fielder in the deep takes the catch gleefully. 73 run stand broken, but what an invaluable contribution this has been from Rohan Bhutra. Eventually comes to an end. And today, Tiruppur Tamizhans haven't let down themselves with the catching at least.
Good end to Natarajan's spell there, showing his experience, taking the pace off the ball, using that slower bouncer. Rohan Bhutra probably wanted to hit it over the mid-wicket fence because it was the shorter boundary, and Pradosh not making any mistake there. 8th wicket falling at 149. Rohan Ravi Bhutra gone for 36.
Doesn't matter though, this has been smacked all the way. The favourable matchup which Kaushik was talking about finally taken advantage of thanks to a full toss from Mohan Prasad.
As we see another brilliantly executed Yorker from Mohan Prasad, and what a throw! Bullseye throw there, Atik short of his ground. I don't understand why he was going for the single with Gurjapneet at the other end, having the shorter boundary to himself. Phenomenal fielding this by Mohan Prasad.
Superb to begin with. The Yorker nails it. It's played far too close to him, but he lines it up, can only see one stump, and he nails it perfectly as well. So fine bowling and fine fielding from Mohan Prasad sees the end of a good tenacious innings from Atikur Rahman. Goes for 43, 157 for 9. A challenge to maybe play out these 20 overs now. Last ball, again looking for a wild swing. He's probably a little outside his crease in any case. It's a dot ball. They'll just go up for an IOB DRS to the TV umpire to check if there's a stumping or not. But all that matters is Madurai Panthers have finished at 157.
Okay, take it forward. I'll need to see the complete removal of the bails. Now take it one frame back. Okay, the wicket is broken. I have the foot grounded behind the popping crease. Satisfied, I have addition ready for the big screen.
So it stays not out because Dipesh had actually grounded his foot and Gurjapneet's foot hadn't left the crease. Anyway, it's a good recovery. 157 for 9 in the end. Top score from Atikur Rahman. But the star of the show was young Rohan Bhutra. We've seen him with the ball, but today with the bat. 36 from 22 balls.
The iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans now trying to get back to the top of the table will need to score 158 in 20 overs. And going by what we have seen during the first 2 days, Charu, it should be a straightforward chase for them. Should. But things can be different.
Well, of course they can, and we keep falling into cliches about cricket being a game of glorious uncertainties and so on and so forth. Every game is.
First ball of the run chase. Strays onto the pads. They will get a leg bye quite possibly. We'll just wait for confirmation from the umpire. Yes, it's a leg bye. Top edge. Will that go all the way? Yes, it does. It's the first 6 of the iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans innings. He's running back, trying to catch that one. Doesn't have a chance. It's gone all the way. This time he pulls forward, too long gone. Once again clears him. Wasn't even close to the boundary. It's gone all the way onto the LED boards. Goes for the pull. There's a man in the deep, straight to him. A big scalp for Gurjapneet as he sends Amit Satvik packing.
Well, that was, I think, the go-to ball for Satvik. He unfortunately couldn't quite get it from the sweet part of the bat, but he played the shot that Gurjapneet expected him to. Slightly pace off for sure. 112 and that's what threw Amit Sathwik off his timing. A comfortable catch. Gurjapneet says life is simple. And Sathwik, unfortunately for iDream, will play no more part. 14 quick runs for Sathwik, as always, 24 for 1.
Straight as an arrow and will go all the way. Tushar Raheja has packed a punch against Gurjapneet off that delivery. 3 overs gone, 34 for 1. Wafar, has he hit it far enough? He hasn't. It's a fantastic catch running back. It was swirling. The wicket keeper, he's got the gloves on. Never easy because when it goes back, it swirls. But he's done exceedingly well to get underneath it and pouch it in those gloves.
I don't think Tushar Raheja is going to be particularly pleased. Yes, fabulous catch by Ram Kumar. Trying to hoik it to leg. Didn't quite find the timing at all. With a pace on delivery, he should have found better timing. How about that leaping catch? He realized he'd overrun it. But they're all delighted, and Deepesh picks up a wicket. He was taken for plenty in the first over, but he strikes back in the second. Wafar gone for only 1, the debutant today. Slightly forgettable. 34 for 2.
Goes for the shot, over long off. He took on the challenge, clears the ground. You won't see a better shot than that. Here's another 6, this time over long on. Into orbit, out of the park.
Well, somebody go check out that tile roof of the Madras Cricket Club. It's going to get peppered. And the first one wasn't big enough.
Once again, has he got it? He has got more than enough for another 6. Taking on the mystery bowler. Makes room this time. That's the 8th 6 of this innings taken in the dugout. Tushar Raheja is putting on a show really. It's the 4th 6 of the over. It doesn't. Come on Tushar, this is just rude. 66 for 2 after 5.
Pradosh finds the gap. And I trust him to smack a 4 like that, just like Shriram chits. Starting to be unstoppable here. Once again, through the gap. Second line of defense kept delaying the dive. Deepesh tried his best. He's still going on. It's a marathon for him. What a shot. Beautifully driven like Shriram's instant 2-wheeler loads.
Beautifully played one more time. This time off the back foot. He's peppered the offside. Third boundary of the over. 6 gone. 81 for 2.
Generates the opportunity. First ball. It's a stunned Tushar Raheja, who thought he has an insurance against catches. Soft dismissal of a hardcore hitter.
Have to agree with you. That was a soft dismissal. It was a nothing ball. Didn't really hold on to the surface, but Tushar Raheja has to go. Batted beautifully for his 48 of 17. iDTT 81 for 3. And there we go. That's a poor ball. And put that in style. It's a short ball outside the off stump. Enough time for the batter to put that away. As we were speaking about Bhutra.
Will this be taken? Adjusts brilliantly and completes the catch. Just what the doctor ordered. And iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans have now lost Muhammad Ali in a bid to up the ante.
Are they making a hash of this? Couple of wickets in the last 3 overs. This time Muhammad Ali looking to go leg side. And nicely taken by Bhutra at short third man. Just got a feeling that they were slowing down, was looking to up the ante. Muhammad Ali has to go for 3. iDTT 91 for 4.
Another one bites the dust. Looking to cut a ball that was aimed at the stumps. Sasidev, a visitor for only 2 balls. Tushar Raheja is thinking, what's going on out there?
He should be thinking, I should be inside in the middle and not sitting in the dugout. It all started at the loss of his wicket. Sasidev this time has to go. Doesn't trouble the scorer. Shoaib is having a field there, picking up his third. Sasidev gone for 0. Tiruppur 91 for 5.
Well, we was just seeing last boundary was hit 18 balls. Scratch that. We end this over with the boundary. It's 102 for 5 at the end of 11. Pull. But that single-handed shot where the went to the ropes so elegantly, crossing the boundary, safe and sound like Shriram's fixed deposit. Good one, Pradosh Paul. Oh, on his knee, went high, across, over mid-wicket for a fantastic 6. That ought to make S. Ganesh feel good about himself.
That came out of nowhere.
Charges down, but that's exactly what you didn't want. IOPDRS is what we're going for. This is an important moment here in the game, Charu.
And then roll it through for me, please. Okay, keep rolling it through. Want to see the complete dislodgement of the bails. Keep rolling it through, keep rolling it through. Take it forward, take it forward. Take it a couple of frames more forward, please. Okay, wicket's broken. Batter short of the crease. Satisfied, have addition ready for the big screen.
That's going to be an out because Ganesh realized he couldn't really do the balance act there. Big step out, got stuck in there, couldn't put his foot back. Ganesh out for 15, 129 for 6.
Slightly back of lane. That's a cracking shot. That's a very good shot. Put away in style. A much needed boundary here. Pradosh Paul is looking really good.
Uses the pace of Gurjapneet Singh and gets the distance and brings up his half century in style with his first maximum of the game. Responsible innings. He's really stood up tall when his teams needed him.
Excellent shot. And what a way to get his 50 as well.
Helps that along. Placed to perfection by Pradosh Ranjan Paul. They're doing it in a hurry now, the iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans.
Just a boundary away now for a win here.
Helps this along and it goes the distance. Pradosh Ranjan Paul with the winning runs to get his team across the line. iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans, they were in a spot of bother. And the Madurai Panthers kept pegging them back with wickets. But Pradosh Ranjan Paul standing tall and ensuring that the Tiruppur Tamizhans win this encounter by 4 wickets and plenty of balls to spare.
Absolutely, a very fine innings, and of course he's been the hero with the batting unit. Ranches has been really good, winning this game by 4 wickets. Tiruppur, a much needed win for them.
Skipper of the Madurai Panthers put 157 runs on the board for the loss of 9 wickets. They lost a bunch in the middle, as he mentioned, but Atikur Rahman and Rohan Ravi Butra ensuring that they got past 150. Spinners did the trick for both sides today. Madhivanan with a 3-wicket haul in his spell and only conceding 18. Mohan Prasad with 2 wickets, and Tiruppur Tamizhans chasing it down in 17.4 overs with 4 wickets in hand, headlined by Pradosh Ranjan Paul. Shoaib with a 4-wicket haul, the iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans. A good win, adding 2 more points, and they go to 8 points. Good evening and welcome to the Shriram Capital TNPL match number 24, coming up live from the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai. Nellore Royal Kings take on the SKM Salem Spartans. SKM Salem Spartans looking for their first win. Nellore Royal Kings looking to get to 8 points. The toss happened a little while ago with Suhas Vedam and the 2 captains. A coin came down in favor of the SKM Salem Spartans and they elected to bat first. A couple of changes in their ranks. Harish Kumar comes back after his injury. Rahul Dev plays his first game of the season, and Ayyappan comes in. So 3 changes for the SKM Salem Spartans as they decide to bat first. Hari Nishant, S. Abhishek, R. Vivek, Bhupati Vaishnav Kumar, who found some good form. Karthik Manikandan, the all-rounder. Ishwar has shown that aggression as the wicketkeeper batter in the ranks. Ajit Ram, a handy left-arm spinner who can bowl in the power play or at any stage in the game. And in the Nellai Royal Kings, a settled side. Santosh Kumar, little short on runs. S.R. Atish, plenty of promise. Ajitesh, Mukilesh, Ritik Ishwaran. That is a gun middle order. Sonu Yadav, he's led his side well. Adnan Khan, NSRE, Sachin Rathi. Yudhishwaran, who had a brilliant spell in the previous game, and Emmanuel Cherian. They will be bowling first. That is what they wanted, as Sonu Yadav mentioned at the toss.
But here's a team in trouble. 5 matches played, 5 matches lost. Yet, typically, they can be spoilers. And the Nellai Royal Kings, the last thing they would want is this match spoilt. Because if they win, you were reading the table out a little earlier, they'll also move to 8. Remember, Nellai and SKM Salem Spartans have a match in hand. This is the last of the 6th round of matches. And if they win today, they also get to 8.
Emmanuel Cherian. The dot to start. Hari Nishant, we've seen glimpses. And that's just it. You talk about it and it happens, Charu Chandra Sharma.
Should go buy a lottery ticket. But that not only crashed through the gate, it was a superb Yorker. And that could have taken the leg stump of any batsman. What a delivery by Cherian. There we go. We knew he'd bring the ball in quite prodigiously. And look at that wide gate. Abhishek, no, you can't leave so much space in there. The bat nowhere near the ball. Outside off stump. And Cherian is delighted. A wicket in the very first over. Salem Spartans, their not so memorable journey continues. Abhishek gone first ball. 1 for 1.
Beautifully timed. Gets a good hand on it to slow it down. But the ball still gets to the boundary. Safe and secure, like Shriram's fixed deposits. This time stands his ground and takes it straight down. Brilliant hit, good timing. Timing, placement, and power. That's Gillette. 3-in-1 batting. Clipped away into space. Couple of bounces and into the fence. What a shot, quick like a Shriram instant gold loan.
Thank you so much. And as we get to the com box, we've got a warm welcome from Vivek. It's over the ropes. But I'll tell you, misses it completely. Ritik Ishwaran. Extra bounce was a well bowled delivery from the bowler Sachin Rathi. Ritik Ishwaran. In fact, it's off the bat. As we speak, this is put away nicely into the MCC, the Madras Cricket Club. Good use of the feet, getting closer to the ball. This is what we were speaking of. Relies a lot on spin. Downtown. Doesn't get the distance, but still will take that. A 4 finally from Vivek's bat.
At last, a 4 off his bat. This time, it's just spooned in the air. Cover will take the catch. So Vivek did try his best, but it's been a laboured stay really. 25 balls for his 29 as the Nellai Royal Kings get their second breakthrough.
Was nowhere close to the ball. Bat going off his hand. No power into the shot. Easy catch taken by Atish. Trouble stay for him. Vivek gone for 29. SKMSS 62 for 2.
Oh, tapped him in front there. He's been given out after deliveries of staying quiet there, and they're waiting to see if they want to go up.
Well, Bhupati was quite happy to walk back. till Hari Nishant called him and said that I think we might want to refer this, and eventually they have gone. Bhupati thought he was dead and buried there. They've gone up for the IOB DRS.
Ball tracking coming up. Original decision is out. Pitching outside of. Impact in line. Wickets, umpire's call. Srinath, you can stay with your out decision. I'll let you know when you're on screen. On screen, please signal out.
And Srinath got it right. It was cannoning on to the leg stump. Only just. And that's why perhaps Bhupati was happy to walk. But he shakes his head as he can no longer contribute. So Yudhishwan strikes. 1 for 8 for him. 73 for 3.
Started off a little edgy there, but he gets a 4 for it.
Well, he does. And I wonder if the wicketkeeper was moving the wrong way.
Slogs over in between a couple of fielders there and messes up the communication. We've got a run out here. So there were 2-3 ways of getting out, and he's gotten out at the third possible way.
That is, I mean, I don't know what to say. Very poor cricket. The 2 was on for sure. There was a lot of hesitation though. And he's like not even in the frame. Very, very late. What have you done, Harish Kumar? He will walk back, doing no more damage. Hari Nishant, beg your pardon. 36 fine runs, trying to keep his team in the hunt, but no longer as the 4th wicket goes down for 80 runs. Salem in trouble. You won the toss, that's in the gap, and you chose to bat. That's what we need from you. Played it late, Ishwar. That's a fine shot.
Goes over. Good effort by the fielder to get it in, but I would reckon he got some bits of him on the rope as he touched the ball to stop that lofted shot that Ishwar struck.
What happens when he touches the ball? And is that toe still scraping the boundary protector? The boundary protector, it probably is, but what a great attempt nevertheless. And I'm afraid that will be declared a 6. So
wide and absolutely slashed it for to the ropes. What a shot. Quick like a Shriram, instant goal loan that one, and that
hasn't gone where he intended for it to, but will nevertheless be a boundary. That 4 has worked magic, much like Shriram working Capital's loan. A big appeal there. The leg stump was exposed. The umpire Srinath takes his time. Nelai have 1 referral left. Will they opt for the IOB DRS? Hrithik Ishwaran will be the man they will turn to, and they have taken the review.
Original decision is not out. Pitching outside of. Impact is in line. Wickets hitting. Srinath, you need to change your decision to out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. On screen, please reverse and signal out.
Confirmation that umpire Srinath has to reverse his decision. Well, NS Harish has snagged the big fish, his namesake Harish Kumar, who has to walk back to the dugout for 12 of 9 deliveries. The SKM Salem Spartans 107 for 5. He certainly did give the ball a great bit of thumping there. He heard you all right, Suhas. It's a maximum that's come after 17 deliveries there. M. Ishwar deciding that enough. He slams it back past the bowler. Absolutely no chance in the follow through. Yudhishwaran brought long off up. Goes for the slow ball, slices it. That's Karthik Manikandan. But unfortunately for him, finds the fielder in the deep. Yudhishwaran making no mistake. And Emmanuel Chirian strikes off his very first delivery.
Not for the lack of effort, but Yudhishwaran was positioned exactly for that shot. Picked him out so perfectly. brings an end to Karthik Manikandan's innings. 11 of 13, 133 for 6.
Had to go for the full delivery. Long on will be in business. And the captain, Sonu Yadav, makes no mistake there. Emmanuel Cherian picks up his third wicket. And it was planned to perfection with the right field and the right fielder.
In the mid-120s once again. Not from the best part of the bat. And captain Sonu Yadav, cool, calm, collected underneath. A sigh of relief for the keeper, Hrithik Ishwaran. Cherian cherishes his third. Ishwaran goes for 31, 134 for 7.
Goes for the pull. Fine leg is inside the circle, not hit with a lot of might. They will come back for the second. And Rahul Dev will be safe as SKM Salem Spartans finish off with spurts of momentum.
That's how it panned out with a bat in hand for SKM Salem Spartans, winning the toss and choosing to do so. 36 of 37 for Hari Nishant. Abhishek received a beauty first ball from Emmanuel Cherian. And Vivek did get a start but couldn't continue, and those were the woes that continue for SKM Salem Spartans as they have throughout the tournament. The middle order slumped. 31 of 24 for Ishwar, promising. But is that enough? Only time will tell. 140 for SKM Salem Spartans at the end of the allotted 20.
The Nellai Royal Kings deployed 6 bowlers and each of them came good on the night except for Sachin Rati, who didn't bowl all too badly. But the pick of the bowlers undoubtedly was Emmanuel Cherian, who bowled a terrific spell up front and returned for another wicket in his last over. And as far as the target's concerned, the Nellai Royal Kings need 141 in 20 overs. The chase will be on the other side of this.
There's the confirmation. 141 is the magical number thereafter. And the required rate in the beginning would be a humble 7.05. Will they be able to get there on a surface that's assisting a little bit to the spinners? Yes. But the bat is doing the talking mostly. Out walk the 2 openers. Santosh, Atish. And joined by Mr. Charu Sharma in the comm box. Welcome.
Thank you, Sohas. The bowlers have done all the hard work for Nellai, making the batsmen realize that it's an easy chase.
First ball of the run chase. Stupendous effort. You need something to keep the fielders buzzing. That will. Game of very fine margins indeed. He parried that to the boundary rope. Rahul Dev cannot believe it. It generated the edge. This time, not a single fielder in sight. Ends the over with a couple of boundaries. 13 for no loss. Something similar this time around as well. And it's going to trickle to the fence. Uday Kumar, he cannot believe it, but he has only himself to blame.
What are you giving us the teapot for, Uday Kumar?
Puts that away in style. That's travelled the distance all right. A Gillette smooth shot, the best a man can get. Over the infield. That'll crash to the fence. What a shot. That's got height and it's also growing wings. It will be 6. In the slot. And that means good luck, Rahul Dev. Around the wicket. But it's got to go around the same area, that's for sure. Santosh is only seeing the gaps. Somebody shake him up and tell him there are fielders there too. Exquisitely timed. Wonderfully placed. Santosh collects another boundary.
Now Santosh has just begun toying with the bowling.
Swivels. to great perfection as well. Magical from Atish. More problems for Salem. Now both the batters have started to fire. 50 comes up for the Nellai Royal Kings. Shot delivery and gets the treatment. Atish has started his 6-hitting spree.
Lots of smiles in the Nellai camp.
That line's not going to help. This is a freebie. And Atish is too good to ignore any gift whatsoever. Through the offside. Fielder still unchallenged. And I trust him to smack a four like that, just like Shriram chits. Mighty and meaty. 6 all the way. 6-4, 4-6. Which country is he dialing? 20 already.
Wow.
And now Santosh just extending that strike rate with that hit down the ground for 4. That 4 has worked magic, like Shriram working capital loan. How do they stop the flow of runs, Ajay?
It's coming down the track. That's a mighty shot. What a strike that one. That's gone the distance. Sharp lines, clean finish, and ready for another big performance. The Gillette dugout has done its job again.
Smashed through the offside, carted away for 4. Santosh gets to a half century. The talented young southpaw has made an impression here at Chepauk, and it's been an eye-catching innings. This time trying to take on long off. The fielder comes in, takes the catch. So he got to his milestone and then got out. But it's been a truly attractive innings by the young man Santosh. A 23-ball half century, got out off his 24th delivery, and he's taken Nellai Royal Kings to a position of great strength.
Yeah, just wearing his pace on the occasion. Yep, and just tossing it up, didn't get hold of that one. The badge is turning in his hand and he strikes. The first wicket to fall. Man out, Santosh batted well, getting to his 50 of 24, 96 for 1.
Bowled him. Sonu Yadav was just wanting to go for the charge. He promoted himself to number 3. And you miss, buddy, and I hit, says Rahil Shah.
Yeah, playing all over that one. He comes in, he strikes, just mentioning about that delivery, just straightening after pitching. He's looking to play that big shot. He's delighted. 91.4, the ball speed there. Sonu Yadav couldn't do much, out for 1. 99 for 2.
50 to SR Atish, and it's been an innings that he will remember. Coming in at Chepauk, the Nellai Royal Kings needed a powerful start, and he's provided that. Gets to his milestone. A stylish innings, really.
He batted really well. Batted with a lot of authority, with a calming influence. SR Atish, just the way he's gone about. 50 or 27. There was a noise, and the finger is up. The finger is up. Quicker delivery, trying to cut that one. Another set batter, he bites the dust. He's walking back, Yappan, once again he strikes. The second wicket for him.
Well, both openers 50 and out. Almost immediately. Look at that. He was just trying to drive that a little back of a length. Yeah, he's got that thick edge, and it's a good catch behind the stumps by Ishwar. Never easy. Ayyappan gets the wicket that he wanted. Something to celebrate for the SKM Salem Spartans, as they've gotten rid of Atish after a well-made 50 of 29, 105 for 3.
Absolute pleasure.
Skied that one, and it's out. Ritik Ishwaran, little ambitious. The fielder doesn't believe it. Ganesh doesn't believe it.
The change-up from Rahul Shah. He was going for the leg spinner, but also the short delivery. Ritikishwar not quite expecting it, and Bhupati Vaishnav Kumar in the deep watched it well into his hands. A good catch in the end. He's ecstatic and excited about that change-up, Rahul Shah. Ritikishwaran goes early for 4, 107 for 4 in RK.
Hike that one across. Over mid-wicket for a fantastic shot there to try and get a move on. Another stunning 6. Spoke too soon, Shebs. We spoke too soon. That's what Rahil can do. Castled Ajitesh, who was looking like the better of the two out there.
It's all about that length, fuller length, right on the stumps. Look at the speed of the delivery too. Less than 90 kilometers per hour, so Ajitesh had to time that downswing to perfection, which he could not. He goes for 12 off 822 with half the side out.
The reason I ask you this, even as Harish cuts that to the ropes for a beautifully driven 4. Shriram's instant two-wheeler loans just like that.
Tossed up, straight down the ground, drilled for 4, and now just 2 runs away. The Nellai Royal Kings. 1 to win, 5 inside the circle. Uday Kumar is an optimist, but that's a smacking shot to bring up the winning runs. Back over length, and Harish pulls out the Nataraj shot and takes Nellai Royal Kings through to a comprehensive victory. It could have been easier, but they've got the job done today, Nellai.
In divine fashion, you mentioned the Nataraj shot. There was certainly that. Off the hips, a little bit of a swivel, and he's a big boy, Harish. He's played a couple of decent knocks, can also bowl really well. Big asset for Nellai, and he ensures that they get there without much trouble, except for that wobble in the middle when the spinners picked up all the wickets. But Nellai were always favourites, getting Salem out for just 140 in their 20 overs. And I really thought they might have given themselves a bit of a challenge today. Can we get there with all 10 wickets? Can we get there with only the openers? There was that collapse, and they will probably have a team meeting. Not too much in terms of criticism, but we really shouldn't have done that. We've got to be careful in the future. But you have to feel for Salem.
This is how this batting lineup looked like.
Both got the 50s. At the start of the game when I was in commentary, I said, Santosh, Atish, get your 50s. I didn't mean exactly 50, but that's where they ended. By 50s, I meant go all the way to 140 and change and give us a 10-wicket win. But it was rather poor in the middle thereafter, and Harish and Muklesh ensured that there was no real trouble towards the end.
The only 2 successful bowlers, the left-arm spinners, Ayyappan with 2 for 30 and Rahil Shah with 3 for 13. However, no joy for any of the other bowlers, and I wonder what their skipper, Abhishek, has to think about it. This was the 6th defeat on the trot for him in TNPL 2026. This is how things panned out. Salem Spartans winning the toss, opting to bat, and they were in trouble early on. There was some outstanding bowling, especially from Emmanuel Cherian with the new ball, and Yudhishwaran also joining in the fun. A bit of a late charge from Ishwar, and with some support from Vivek and the likes of Hari Nishant right on top, just taking them through to 140 for 7. But Charu, in all honesty, it never seemed enough. It was at least 20 or 30 short.
And welcome to our coverage of this Shriram Capital Tamil Nadu Premier League. 2 days of matches to go, double headers both days as the umpires walk in.
I request Mr. Arjun to pass the coin to Shahrukh. Give it a flip, please.
Heads.
Heads is the call.
Yeah, it's heads.
And it's heads. என்ன decide பண்ணிருக்கீங்க?
We're looking to field first.
And every match critical. For some teams, playing for pride because they cannot make it to the Final Four, and for all of the 6 other teams playing for possessions in the top 4 and of course for qualification as well. They lost the toss, they'll be batting first, but the VIDA Kovai Kings are coming into their own. They've lost a few earlier on, were in a shaky position, but now have a very good chance of qualifying. And none better than Loki. Some wonderful starts. A total of only 161, a decent strike rate, but he has not gone in for the big one so far. And Radhakrishnan, lesser still, a terrific strike rate, but playing only his fourth match. It's a competent pair, and we'll see if Lokeshwar today can finally come up with a big knock that we expect from him. Sandeep Warrior will begin from the north or commentator end. Very well played on the front foot. Lokeshwar wants a single. Yes and no 4 times before they go back to their original ends. Movement again, just to the right of slip. First runs comes off what is partly an edge. He was trying to play it behind square on the off. It was shorter instead. And Radhakrishnan this time goes big. A couple of bounces, wide of long on. Consecutive boundaries. Again, uppish. And the other field. Oh! That's terrible. A big slip there. Almost overran it. Sandeep Warrior can only smile at what could have been. Maybe a single, now a 4. So, 3 boundaries consecutive. It's 12 for no loss. Gets a little bit of glove to it. High on the bat. And Sandeep Warrior, who's a short find, didn't bother to move at all. So not the best shot. But they get a boundary anyway off that free hit. Low full toss. Well done. In the gap. And because of the quick outfield, that's going to go for a boundary as well. 2 no balls. Both the free hits being struck for 4 by Lokeshwar. Turning out to be a poor over for Karappasamy. And whipped. That's the longer part of the boundary. Was just a shade too full. This time, Lokeshwar, he sees the ball well, doesn't try and hit it too hard. Well played. Another boundary. 2 overs done. 30 for no loss. Goes over, covers, couple of bounces and 4. It's a sweet shot, very well timed, not hit in anger. Just saw the length. Gets inside the line, takes his hand off. Not the best timing, but he will get another. The crucial 4. Be prepared for crucial moments in life with Shriram Chits. Well done, Lokeshwar.
That's just missed everything. It's gone through the batter and the wicket keeper. 4 byes.
Bowled in. Before we get to that, Radhakrishnan gone. Going across the line, looking for the slog sweep. Misses the ball completely and bamboozled here by Kishore.
It just tries to sweep across the line and inside edge onto the leg stump. He was going at a runner ball, wanted to break the shackles, and Radhakrishnan, after a slow phase of his innings, has to go back. The VIDA Kovai Kings lose their first. They are 60 for 1 in the 8th.
Nicely played, beautifully played. As we speak of boundaries, here we go. There's another one to his kitty.
Well, trust him to smack a 4 like that, just like Shriram Chits. Top edge. Once again, a start for Lokeshwar. Goes begging. He tried to sweep across the line on 31. Didn't get it and was taken at short third.
There's something happened there to Nirankar. Obviously, he's picked up the wicket and he's elated about it, but there's some pain, some discomfort there. Too close to play that shot. Way too close to play that shot. Closes the face of the bat. Sandeep Warrior accepts it gleefully. The straightforward catch. Lokeshwar once more gets a start and has to go back for 31. Kovai Kings 72 for 2.
Whacks it high for a brilliant 6. Sachin, we have been lauding his footwork, and this was another instance of how he made room for himself. It's thick, it goes behind, he just swirls around, but he's lucky to get away with it. Does Andre Sadat. Another attempt at exactly doing the same, and Janani nods, saying she could be going to, yeah, it's an IOB referral here.
Thank you. Yeah, keep that rolling for me. Yeah, one more frame forward. Yeah. Satisfied? There is a spike as the ball is next to the glove. Glove involved. Generally on field, I would recommend you to overturn your decision from not out to out.
Caught. And that's super glee there. You see that? Dindigul knows this is a key wicket, not just because of the batter they've gotten dismissed, but because of the partnership as well. Andre Siddharth out for 7, 90 for 3, VIDA Kovai Kings. He's trying to get that away, and he probably will be successful in doing so. A boundary there. 4 as secures Shriram's life insurance plans, and that wraps up the over. 95 for 3 at the end of 12. We're seeing the covers being pulled in. Everyone is rushing in towards the center as the rains have come in. We were trying to keep the clouds away, but it is going to be a bit of a pause in play at this point. Not something that VIDA Kovai Kings really wanted.
Hopefully it's a chronicle of a drizzle foretold, because we were talking about this possibility just a while ago. Oh, it is picking up. They're all running for cover.
And yes, it is coming down pretty hard. But we saw showers yesterday as well. They did clear up within 20 minutes. So this is what it looks like at this point. Players are out, but we do have a few changes to the way it's going to proceed here on. It's down to 16 overs. That's what it's going to be like. Power play will wrap up at 4.5. One bowler can bowl a max of 4 overs, and 4 bowlers then can bowl a max of 3, if that's how it is. This is how it's going to be like. Debayan joins in. Hi, Debayan. Wide. Again, Sachin, someone who really uses his feet well, was asking for that wide there. Uses his feet well there, tries to hoik that one, is successful. Was just about, got just about past the fielder at long on. Oh, Shahrukh goes for it. One of his favorite zones there over mid-wicket in his style. Whacks it hard for a super 6. Shahrukh goes down the ground for a 4. What a shot. Quick like a Shriram instant goal loan, that one. Like you said, tried to give him room, and that's all he wanted. Slapped it across down the cover region. Shahrukh really getting into this one. Tighter here, but he swivels and gets it across the other side of the ground. Shahrukh is peppering every area in front of him, looking dangerous. Oh, tries to smack it, gets that inner edge and goes to the ropes. Well, he'd like it any which way, wouldn't he? It's 134 for 3 at the end of 14. Oh, sling in action and cut to just miss the keeper there. And the fielder, who's obviously, it was too fast and raced the boundary within seconds. Oh, but this time he was on the ball. A 6 in exactly the same spot that Shahrukh has been trying to reach for the last 2 deliveries.
Yeah, I thought for a little while the revelers at Marina Beach were in danger because that ball was flying.
Oh, that's Fuller, and he's been punished. Shahrukh says, you miss your length, I'll dispatch that with certainty. Fuller again, and punished again.
It's a 50 for sure. It's just a question of whether it's 51 or 53. It will probably be referred to the TV umpire, but what an innings this has come. And it's come at just the right time for Shahrukh Khan, the batter.
Shahrukh celebrated nevertheless.
Yeah, and that rain break has almost come as divine intervention because he might have batted a different way had it been a 20-over game. Wouldn't have taken the same number of balls in terms of getting going because here he came with an uncluttered mind. All he had to do was just go for those shots. And boy, has he timed a few of those, hasn't he? At the moment, 4 4s, 4 6s as well. Let's find out which one of those columns ticks over to number 5.
The thing with Shahrukh also, I mean, this is a batter like him who comes, even when he plays the IPL, you come in at the point when you have those just 2-3 overs to go hammer and tongs in to really let loose. That's exactly the mindset that suits him so well, and he came in exactly with that. That you have just these 3-4 overs with you, I'm going to make the most of it.
And hope his opposite number also takes a leaf out of his book. We have seen Baba Indrajit come a little lower down the order in a couple of matches, but today he'll need to lead from the front. There's the signal.
Wider, but he cuts it, and he cuts it so well. That's a 6, and he just saunters off saying, I've done my job. Let's get this defended.
It's a massive score, and it will also be revised. 171 already from 16 overs. Fabulous finish provided by Shah Rukh Khan, the skipper. 59 from 18 balls, inclusive of 4 fours and 6 sixes.
59 of 18. That's just turned this total into something so impactful. Sachin giving him good support, didn't get as many deliveries to the end. Probably frustrated him a bit, but his captain was saying, I'm here. Hold on. That's the revised target for them. Remember, we told you 16 overs. It's down to that at this point. 179 to win. VIDA Kovai Kings must win, and of course we're in their huddle there. Few key words spoken. Siddharth Manimaran preparing to try and bamboozle his opponents. Shivam Singh walking in with purpose to try and take this target head on.
There's Viju Arul being substituted, who's gone out, and Krish has walked out. Will Krish fly today? It's a loud appeal. In fact, he's bowled. It just looks so innocuous. It swung in off the pads and onto the stumps. Shivam Singh has got to go back. For a moment, we thought that it's going to be an appeal for a leg before, but it's just trickled onto the stumps.
This, what a way to start their defense. Deepan Lingesh absolutely catches Shivam off. He has no clue this has gone through, and everyone's celebrating around him. Deepan Lingesh knew this right away. First wicket gone for naught. Shivam Singh gone for a duck. Oh, chips it over covers for a 4. That 4 has worked magic, like Shriram working capital. Oh, lofted it. Lucky this time. Went beyond the fielder. No catching practice here for Jataved. That's a 4. Crossing the boundary, safe and sound like Shriram's fixed deposits. Swings it, top edges it for a lucky 4. They'll want anything at this point. End of the over, 20 for 1. Oh, lifted it perfectly well. Timed it straight on for a wonderful shot. Atul Maruti picked that speed, the length and the speed of it.
Goes with it. Lofted it over mid-wicket. This time, will he be lucky? No, it's an easy catch at mid-wicket. Siddharth has his man at last. In the previous over, Krish was dropped at mid-wicket, but there's a change in the fielder at that position, and he spouts the catch safely.
Same shot like the last one. He tries to go again. Doesn't have the elevation or the distance. Siddharth Manimaran says, come on, I got this one. And that sees Krish going back for 11, 32, 34 for 2 is Dindigul. That. Oh, was another quicker one. And similar celebration, Siddharth, absolutely unflappable there.
He just tried to make room. There was pressure on him. Tried to hit it through the offside. And Siddharth, you missed, buddy. And I hit on target. The stump shattered. Here's another.
Another wicket down for Dindigul Dragons. This run chase isn't going according to plan. Atul gone for 17, 35 for 3.
Lofted. Does he have enough? Yes, he does. It's a fabulous 6. Sharp lines, clean finish, and ready for another big 6.
That's a good hit. One bounce over the fence. Hani Seni doesn't mince words. Adjust to the length so very quickly. Timber time for Jataved. You cannot keep him out of the game.
What do you think I was talking about? Who's coming in next? Well bowled. And that big hoik, that Moik plan, there it is. It didn't quite spin back too much, but just enough off the thigh pad. A little unlucky. Off the hip. And Mohit Mithun will have to walk back, not having done the job today. That one big 6, not much else. 56 for 4 as he goes for 13.
That's gone. Yes, indeed it's gone. Hani Seni. He's asking the partner, should he take an IOB DRS? That's perhaps because of the situation. No, he's taken it.
Oh, well, I don't think he got any encouragement from the non-striker. Dinesh wasn't really supporting him. But we'll go up to technology. He should have gone forward instead of back. Missed it completely.
TV
The ball
umpire to
sped onto
director.
him.
We have a player's review for LBW. Given out on field.
Here we are
I've
with
checked
our
the feed.
IOB
It's a fair
DRS.
delivery. Front on, please. Can you play that one more time, please? Looks like the ball has missed the bat. I would like to check with the Ultra Edge if there is any bat involved. Yeah, keep that rolling for me. Satisfied, no bat involved. Can we go to the ball tracking when ready, please? Original decision is out. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Maddie on field. You can stay with your original decision of out. You're on screen now, Maddie.
That couldn't have been more out. Middle of middle. And Hani Saini definitely knew that. Got no support from Dinesh. They still went up for the review. Didn't work out. 57 for 5.
Could have been disastrous. This can be disastrous as well. Disastrous indeed. Ambrish pouches it. And Dinesh's innings has come to an end. The Dindigul Dragons are being caged.
Yep, not breathing fire, that's for sure. Here's the regulation leggy, dropped short. I suppose it was set up for the big hit, but it slices off the face. And a nice running catch by Ambrish. Got nice and low, slid into it, did everything right. And the Dindigul Dragons are coming apart now, trying to go for that big total. I don't know, they don't look very likely to get there at all. Gone for 1 today, big Dinesh, 59 for 6.
Ola again tries to get that extra run, but at this point, they're obviously just grasping at straws. Little bit of a misfield there, unnecessary really.
A touch harsh, Rupa. Covered a lot of ground. Looked like RS Ambrish.
Scoops that one, nicely done, but finds the fielder, of course, the third man fielder, but it is a 4. With that, that's the over. 72 for 6 at the end of 9. Again tries it and gets the better of the fielder. There's no one there, of course. Another 4 this one. Crucial 4. Be prepared for crucial moments in life with Shriram Chits. Goes the other way. Again scurries for a single. It's a direct hit. Johnny's going for an IOB referral.
Yes, keep that rolling for me. Yeah, satisfied. Batter is short off his ground and the bails are broken. I'm ready with my decision for the big screen.
That's another wicket down for Dindigul Dragons. This is exactly what we're seeing with them. Indrajit goes back for 4, 77 for 7. This one's wrapping up quickly. In the air. No one's moving. A happy, much needed 6 for the Dindigul Dragons.
Can't speak of playing cricket, maybe I can play some golf. Too old to put on those pads and get in the middle.
Jathway very, very keen on picking up another, but I think that might have struck him outside off. We'll see. Are they going upstairs? Yes, they are. I think the bowler is desperately seeking his fourth. And IOB
TV umpire to
DRS.
director. We have a players review for LBW given not out on field. I've checked the feet. It's a fair delivery. Front on, please. Pitching outside off, impact in line, wickets hitting, original decision is not out. Back to Janani. I would recommend you to overturn your decision from not out to out.
Hey Mang, as soon as you walk in, Tiruppur has to walk out. That was striking the stumps, and no wonder Jathway is delighted. Convinced his skipper to go for it. And Tiruppur after a bright knock of 19, couple of big sixes in there. Gone 91 for 8.
He's been there for a bit. Bowled him! That's number 9. Sandeep Boria looking for the big hook. Would that be the end of the innings? Is the number 11. The injured batter coming back in. Nirankar will have to wait and watch. Just get a feeling, the shaking hands here. And this pretty much will be the end of the game.
But here's a look at the scorecard.
Didn't start off too well. Normally Shivam is the guy who gets him off the box, but hasn't got any at all off the very first ball. Atul Vidkar playing his first game got 17 more with a couple of lusty blows, got to 13. But if you really have a look at the scorecard, there isn't really much to speak of. 7-1-4. Karpuswamy in the end got about 90 odd, but they were way below par. Finishing off at 93 when they had to chase a big score. 171 was the score that they had to get, losing the game by 85. The bowlers, Neepan as always picks up wickets at the top, picking up 1, but the star of the match was Jathway once again, picking up 4 for 12. M. Siddharth picking up 2 for 21. Divakar couldn't get much, he was the most expensive.
Oh, we'll have the thoughts once again of the captain that came out second best today. Baba Indrajit is with Sastika down near the boundary line.
In the end, a convincing win for the VIDA Kovai Kings, winning it by 85 runs thanks to Shahrikh Khan, 59, Lokeshwar got to 31, and with the ball to finish off things was Jathway picking up 4 for 12.
We're back with more action from this fabulous ground in Chennai. Storied Chepauk or the MH Chidambaram Stadium, take your pick. Trichy Grand Cholas take on Chepauk Super Gillies. Two teams in top form, and they will be jostling to reach not only the Final Four, but also, of course, maybe the title itself. At the toss was won. Well, it took a long time for the coin to come out, but they did decide to bat first for a change. And the Trichy Grand Cholas, of course, they've got Suresh, who's done pretty well. As their skipper, Jafar Jamal, still has to put in the big knocks. Sanjay Yadav, a quality player for them. And then, of course, the bowling, Atisaya Raj, almost close to the highest number of wickets in the league itself. Anthony Das put in a wonderful performance last time. There's R. Rajkumar, who can hit the ball a long way and does take wickets as well. Charu Sharma in the company of Hemang Badani. Hemang, Chepauk Super Gillies, do they look better or not than their opponents today?
Good evening, Charu. Trichy Grand Cholas have been the side to beat. They've done exceedingly well, but I'll tell you what, this side has it in them to beat them. They've got Jagadishan in the side, they've got Mogit, who's got 100 this season. Ram Arvind has been in good touch. Swapnil Singh, another player who's done exceedingly well for the CSG side, but they have to win this one.
Final words. I remember this whole thing started out, the huddle for the Indian team sometime in the early 2000s. And there was a lot of talk about what are they saying? And some of the words that were tossed around then were like, do or die, now or never, and stuff like that. So I wonder what the final instructions were there for the fielding side. However, here they are. Rajkumar walking in along with Suresh, no doubt. Good conditions of batting again. Oh, up in the air. Could it go to hand, that fine leg? And it does. That's a big breakthrough. It was a tight over, drawing him into that sweep, should we say. And Rajkumar, well, he'll have to walk back now. Pretty upset with the way things have gone on for him today.
Beautifully bowled one more time. The arm ball coming into play. Made him play that shot because he made a change in the field. K. Rajkumar, the man who had some runs behind his name in the previous game, has to go back with hardly anything against his name. Gone for one. Trichy Grand Cholas have lost the first one, 2 for 1.
Pull. 6. What timing by the skipper.
Oh, so nicely played. Was in his arc.
And again. This time didn't quite get the elevation. Almost an action replay. A 6 and a 4. Same region.
That's much better. Good luck. Yes, yes. This game can be cruel at times. Good ball and the result is the same.
Up. And a couple of bounces and 4. And the over just gets worse now for Lokesh Raj. Finishes with 23 runs given away. Trichy, 25 for 1. Got him! A quicker one. 102 odd. And I do think Suresh seems to be a little upset having been refused that single, though that's no excuse. Wonderful delivery. You miss, I hit.
As much as I'd like to say that this was a good ball, a lot of it had to be with the previous single denied. A lot of it had to do with him being upset with his non-striker, Sham. The skipper has to go for 19, TGC 26 for 2.
Cut away sweetly. Pure timing.
Beautifully played. This time around, picking a slower ball, saw it coming, saw it from a mile, and it's gone a mile.
Oh, so lucky. Inside edge. Could have clattered onto the stumps. Instead, goes for a boundary. They do. And he's got plenty of that. The slog sweep spoiling Swapna's figures. But that was the relatively slow delivery at just 93, and the skipper likes it. Goes big again, doesn't quite find the timing. But it's well over anyway. That's the slightly longer part of the ground. There he plays that really well.
Ooh, appeal here. And he's been given. Silambarasan, we were saying that there was something waiting to happen. IOB DRS has been called for.
Ball tracking coming up. Original decision is out. Pitching in line, impact in line, and wickets hitting. Nishant, you can stay with your decision. I'll let you know when you're on screen. On screen, signal out, please.
Another blow for Trichy Grand Cholas. Kaushik disappointed.
It looked very adjacent at the first look, pitching around leg and then just straightening. Kaushik got another start, can't convert it. 20 of 14. Trichy Grand Cholas 64 for 3.
Whipped it again and gets it to the ropes. Beautifully executed that, like Shriram's instant two-wheeler loans. Does that again, but little behind the wicket, and also finds it going to the ropes. Digs it in, down, and Sanjay Yadav swivels to dispatch it over the ropes for a 6, just as Nishat predicted. What a way to end the over. The next bit, in fact, I have to remark on this. Beautifully struck down the ground by Sanjay Yadav. I was just talking about how this could be that moment where the tempo is upped. And to take you through the rest of the innings, of course.
This will run away. Perhaps not where he intended to hit, but will take it anyway. Shyam gets a go and ensures that he gets it for a boundary one way or the other.
There we go. This time over mid-off. And it's the maximum. It's a flat bat at 6. It's a super 6. Aren't they happy? And another 4. An expensive over. 17 of the over. Lokesh going for 40 of his 2 overs. 120 for 3 is Richie after 12.
Sanjay Yadav gets a boundary. And talk about that shot in that region. Terrific hit. It's as if you speak about that region, he pulls out a shot in that region. Wonderful hit that. Right where he wanted from the bat. Shyam Sundar's had enough. Pitch it up, he'll deposit beyond the ropes.
One more time. Does it have the legs? Yes, it does. It's a back-to-back 6 and it's a 50 for Shyam Sundar. 50 at Chepauk. What a special feeling.
And to get there with a couple of back-to-back maximums is a statement sent. Goes through the offside, should be taken. Valtapa completes the catch, puts an end to Shyam's innings. And Silambarasan throwing it nice and wide works wonders.
Spoke the previous ball that he likes the leg side, likes the ball within the stumps. Silambarasan this time around making him reach for the ball. Bowling it way wide outside the off stump and a simple catch taken by Ashwant. But it's been a scintillating innings. He's been in good touch. Shyam has to go, goes for 52. TGC 149 for 4.
Makes room before the release point, smashes it over long off for a lovely 6. Rajkumar is not taking singles anymore. Charges down and delivers it down the ground again. Powerful strike.
Take that. He's found that sweet spot every cricketer searches for.
That's out. Rajkumar. Too much room. Tried to reach out there. But of course, man ready to pouch him.
Yeah, just a very clever slow delivery. Just 94 compared to the 105. And Rajkumar drawn into that big shot. Just wasn't there. It was too slow. Rajkumar couldn't check. Went through with it anyway. And the outside edge enjoyed by both the skipper and the bowler. Cries of triumph inside there as Rajkumar, after a little bit of damage, goes for 15. And TGC now 5 down for 165.
Comes down the ground and launches into that delivery. I can't even see the ball to tell you how far that's gone. That's Jamal, true and true, coming in style.
For Jamal.
Makes use of his feet, but not enough. Gotten through, castled him. And that's exactly, Charu, how Vignesh responds.
Head up in the air, going for 2 in 2. Jafar Jamal. That was the quicker one. 105 and then 135. And 135 wins. By the time he played that shot, the ball had already hit the stumps and was ricocheting back at him. Well, you try and hit the ball too hard, that's what generally happens. Jafar Jamal, 1-6 and gone for 10. 183 for 6.
Comes across, tosses it up, but finds the fielder, though it was too far for Swapnil to complete the catch, but he scurries across for a second.
Well, brother Yadav is watching and applauds. 50 finally for Sanjay Yadav in 37. A strike rate of 135. He will not be too pleased at that strike rate, but a valuable 50 anyway.
Dig straight down the ground for what he thought would be a boundary.
I think it may still be. He struck that really well, the low full toss. Once again, Prem Kumar trying that full delivery outside off.
And he gets it. Unfortunately, hasn't been able to clear the fielder. Did his best to try and finish off on a right note.
Good hand by Sanjay, 54 and 40. 191 for 7 is how they end on that final delivery.
Chepauk Super Gillies have 192 to gun down in 20 overs. The captain N. Jagadisan, of course, has been in the midst of some fine performances. 3 half centuries, the best of unbeaten 90 RS Mohit Hariharan, who also has a century to his name in the commentary box. This is Arun Venugopal. Alongside me is the former India seamer Niranjana Nagaraj, and a very good evening to you. Straight away, Aditya Raj gets one to tail back into the left-hand batter. Rather late, and this promises to be a mouth-watering matchup between Aditya Raj. That is how competitive things have been. A big appeal from the bowler and the keeper. They are confident. The umpire remains unmoved. Are they going for the referral? IOB DRS hasn't been taken, but the square leg umpire reckons they do a check with the TV umpire.
Looking at the front on here. Okay, the ball is carried. Okay, it is carried to the keeper. Roll it, keep rolling, keep rolling. Can you give me a close-up of that keeper's gloves, please? I just want to confirm ball is not touched the ground. Copied. This is the best angle you have got. Yeah, take it forward, please. So the ball is in the keeper's gloves. Okay, I don't see the ball on ground till this point. Yeah, roll it forward, please. Just want to see the completion. Okay, see the ball is in the keeper's gloves as he gets up. I am satisfied. I am ready with the decision for the big screen.
Confirmation eventually arrives. Mohit Hariharan has to depart. Out for 2. Chepauk Super Gillies 4 for 1. Pulls that in front of square, does K. Ashik. That is a welcome boundary. That 4 has worked magic, much like Shriram working capital loan.
Yes, sir.
This time compensates in line, balls way outside the off stump. All that Ashik needed to do was deftly guided between the 2 fielders. That's a 4. Slow one, but Jagadisan holds his trigger and unleashes that shot straight down the wicket. And that was a crucial 4. Well, Ashik found the sweet spot of the bat on that occasion. That strike was Gillette smooth, and K. Ashik rose to the occasion. Jagadisan has been having a... Jagadisan smacks one right past the bowler, and there will be no stopping that. The captain comes to the party at the most appropriate juncture.
Power play hasn't gone too well for them. It's gotten even worse now because he's found the man in the deep trying to take the charge to Anthony Das off his first ball. This is a big scalp for the Trichy Grand Cholas as the Chepauk Super Gillies lose their trump card. Jagadisan back in the hut.
That's a big blow. Trying to go over the bowler, slices it outside half of the bat. And even though he misjudged that a bit, it was a good catch by K. Rajkumar diving in front. And they have lost their leader. 2 wickets down now in the power play. 37 for 2 as Jagadisan goes for 16. Don't go too far. We've got a special guest coming up. Stay right there.
Wonderfully directed Pash third man. He just used the place of the bowler and then placed it. Smashes down the ground. The diving mid-on can't stop it. A 4 to end the power play, 48 for 2.
Amazing. Lofted shot there, will go for a boundary. But, you know, that's what we need much more of. So congratulations.
Oh,
we need to
thank
make
you.
sure there's more opportunity in the smaller towns because they have nothing less, really,
Yeah.
except opportunity. So
Yes.
thanks for providing that.
And that's been thundered down the ground. Won't be stopped by the fielder. Another 4.
Amazing.
Hit down the ground. A misfield at long on. They've got to save these runs. Meanwhile, Ashik has just sped away to 41 of 21. That's another 4. Lofted over mid-off. Another 4 for Ashik. Boy, he's putting on a show here.
As we end. Oh, he finds the gap once again. Didn't have to hit that too hard. It was full, slightly wide, turned his bat and got himself another wonderful boundary. 50 for Ashik. It's coming quick time. Strike rate of 208. We'll get back to that. 8 overs done. 75 for 2. Straight through, and that will be 6. Yadav ran towards it. Needed to be 10 foot tall. That was just a push, but a lofted one. And Ram Arvind now helps himself to another wonderful maximum. Sanjay Yadav, he couldn't do much about it. 9 gone, 87 for 2.
I want you to go ahead and comment, like, share it with your friends. This is an amazing opportunity to watch it live.
As amazing as that shot by Ram Arvind. It was outside the off stump. He's cut it past point. A diving effort there.
Out of the 11th over. Pushes it away for a boundary there. What a 4. Crossing the boundary safe and sound like Shriram's fixed deposits. Joining me, of course. Misses it. Everyone misses it. Oh, guys. Dived there, but it couldn't stop it before it went to the ropes. Ashik skies it. This is what we're talking about. Top edge there and pouched really, really well. Ram Arvind dismissed just when things were taking a shape here.
The partnership broken, 87-run partnership. Selva Kumaran with a hint of turn, but eyes not in the contact zone. He was already tracking where the ball was going to end up. But Suresh Kumar did not take his eyes off the ball. Skipper with a smart catch to dismiss Ram Arvind for 32, 124 for 3, CSG.
As it is. Struck high, struck long, a 6 to break this momentum a bit, which was going towards the Grand Choras. Oh, what an attempt and what a catch. Ishwaran pumped up. Ashik tries to go again. Holds out to shot third.
Sanjay Yadav working some magic here. Is this hit for a 6 down the ground? And then a slight change in line. And a full stretch dive from Ishwaran. Absolutely brilliant, because the most difficult part of that catch is when the elbows hit the ground, the ball tends to pop out. He ensured that did not happen. So safely sends Ashik back to the hut for a brilliantly made 75, 134 for 4.
Wicket machines, that's gone just over the man at deep mid wicket. Low full toss, spanked away by Mohan Prasad. Is he making an impact or what?
That's exactly where he goes again. Inside out, fielder in the deep. Oh, great attempt as well, but just about enough leverage. Kaushik, the right man for the job as well, but somehow he's able to clear him. It's an important 6 at this juncture. This time, as he got a hold of it, fielder in the deep will take the catch. Gleefully accepted by one of the better fielders. Sanjay Yadav makes no mistake. And eventually Ishwaran does get his reward. 3 balls late. And it is Swapnil who has to go back.
Sanjay Yadav, well done, injury or not. That was, his heart must have been in his mouth. And once again, tricking Swapnil with that back of the hand slow delivery. Sanjay was, I think, a step short, but eventually had to go down on his knees, but gleefully accepted it. He'll be most grateful. Swapnil, thrice this over, got tricked by the back of the hand pace-off delivery. 9 in slow time for him. 161 for 5 now.
It is on pace. Struck straight to the fielder. Rajkumar makes no mistake. The postman delivers yet again. It is Ishwaran with 2 wickets in this over, and now one feels that it's all but game, set and match in favour of Trichy Grand Cholas.
I'm not so sure yet, but there's certainly a twist in the tail, and skipper Jagdishan looks properly despairing. The ball spinning away. It was not an easy catch, running way to his right. That's a special take at long off. Well done indeed, our Rajkumar. You pulled off a specky, as they say, a spectacular one. Mohan Prasad sent in for impact. Now we'll go back. He's done well enough. 20 for 13. Did it for his team, but not enough. 162 for 6.
Another Yorker, dug out well. Rajkumar overrunning it. Goes away for 4. It's still a great over, just 8 runs of it. 1 over to come. Chepauk will need 22 to stay in the hunt for the playoffs. This is pace off. This has been hit. It will land within the boundaries though. It is a 4, but it's not enough at this stage, I'm afraid. Some celebratory yelps from the Trichy Grand Cholas dugout because they know, but this will be the end of the road for the Chepauk Super Gillies. And it's happened in some grand fashion. Yet again, the 2 magicians in the deaths. They have attained nirvana for the moment. K. Ishwaran, superb, under pressure, keeping his cool. Superb performance for the 2nd game in a row from the master of the slower ball and the quicker ones as well. 191 for 7 after winning the toss and electing to bat, interestingly, much like Salem Spartans have done on a couple of occasions in this tournament. And then Chepauk Super Gillies falling 14 short.
It's the final league day of the Shriram Capital TNPL 2026. The iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans have their sights set on the playoffs.
I request Ms. Vijay Lakshmi to pass the coin to the captain who shall spin. That's Tushar.
Heads.
Heads is a call. And it's heads. Abhishek, what have you decided to do and why?
A win today will of course book their spot completely, and up against them are the SKM Salem Spartans. The SKM Salem Spartans, it's been a season to forget, and as they walk out, they just want to get that consolation win today here at the MA Chidambaram Stadium. As we get set on this hot afternoon in Chennai, it's a pleasure to welcome here in the commentary box former India international, someone who played Test and ODI cricket, a new ball bowler as well. And it's a pleasure to share the new ball here with Niranjana Nagarajan. Welcome.
Thank you, Nisha. Thank you so much. It was a very warm welcome from you. We're here set up for another fascinating day of cricket.
It's a change in the opening combination as Abhishek gets ready to face Natarajan. Gets it off the middle first ball. A quick single to get off the mark. A shy at the stumps. Could have been close.
Shot. Crisp and nice. Beautiful shot by Bhupati there.
Crossing the boundary safe and sound like Shriram's fixed deposits.
Trying hard. Piercing the field this time. S. Abhishek making the intent very clear. Boundary of the final over, 19 without loss.
Top edge flies over the wicketkeeper. Will be a 4. That 4 went quickly to the boundary.
Beautiful shot. The shot of the day so far. It has crossed and sailed away across the boundary, long on boundary. That is some shot.
Crunched away through extra cover. That's going to be a 4. What a shot by Bhupati. Trust him to smack a 4 like that, just like Shriram Chits. Flicked away, pass backward square leg. Another 4 for Bhupati. This passage of play has been very productive for the SKM Salem Spartans. Lofts it over cover. That good crisp batting approach just continues. Another 4. Well, they're playing with a lot of freedom, Niranjana, and it just looks like with the pressure off, they just have come out to express themselves. Dances down the track. A bit of a fumble behind the stumps. Has he got his man? Bhupati seems to be walking back, but we are going to have the IOB referral right now. He was too far down the track there, Bhupati, which is why he's got to go back. Despite that fumble by Tushar Raheja behind the stumps, it's the first jolt for the SKM Salem Spartans, but a good attractive innings by Bhupati comes to an end. 27 of 16. They're now 47 for 1.
Not really. Only for a ball though. The momentum was with them. R. Vivek, the first ball, boundary. Mohan Prasad continues. Oh, that's a direct hit. Mohan thinks they've got their man. They are going up for a referral. IOB referral at that.
TV umpire to director. We have an umpire's review for run out at the bowler's end. Can you give me the tri-split screen, please? Looking at the tri-split here, keep rolling through. Take it forward. Yes, thank you. Satisfied. The batter is short of the popping crease when the wicket is put down from a direct hit. The big...
Salem Spartans lose wicket number 2. A run out, always something that can put added pressure on the batting side. R. Vivek was supposed to come do some damage, but he's dismissed for 6, 55 for 2. Again, goes for that speed, but connects it this time for a huge 6. Finally successful, Abhishek. Does it again, but with not as much luck. He's holed out, similar shot, similar attempt, and Madhi gets his man once more.
It's a difficult shot to execute because you're going against the turn. This one was just floated up a little further, length pulled back a little bit, which is what forces him to go a lot squarer than he wanted to, or a lot straighter than he wanted to, and easy catch in the end for Wafar in the deep. It's a good little knock, but all too brief from the skipper. Abhishek goes for 29. SKM Salem Spartans are 64 for 3.
Big moment for him as well. Oh! Madhi dismisses Sunny Sandhu. We were speaking about how he's been so unsure in this tournament this time. Cotton bowled effort, brilliantly done.
Yet again a poor shot selection because he's looking to play across the line and just gets that leading edge, pops up gleefully, and we know Madhivanan, and he's an outstanding fielder, especially of his own bowling. Wide smiles all around for the Tiruppur Tamizhans. As the 4th wicket goes down, Sunny goes back for 1. It's 65 for 4. Another great ball comes back in, given out as well. Is he considering going in for the review? His partner doesn't seem to be too keen on it. Neither does Harish Kumar himself. That's beautifully bowled. The quicker one does the trick, Rupa.
We were speaking of Madhivanan completely keeping a check on these batters. And look how things have changed. Nicely switched up by iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans to bring that pacer in, mixing things up, getting Madhi back on. And he does his magic. Like you said, traps him so clinically. He knows he's got his batter this time.
Excellent stuff. 3 for 12 from 3 overs for Madhivanan as Harish Kumar walks back for 3. At the halfway stage, Salem Spartans 74 for 5.
Lashes out at it, and despite that dive, he gets a boundary. Karthik makes a bit of a move, and they do. Not too bad on the run rate. It.
Just a little bit with the bat. That'll travel. And they needed it more than ever. VS Karthik. He's decided to provide some stability as well to this total.
While he muscled that, didn't he? Right behind the bowler. Smacks it, and yet, oh, Amit dived over it. Well, the conditions are a little hot, so we'll have to be a little generous. Well, that should have been stopped.
He's got a bit of a tap. Cracking it. What a shot by Ishwar for as secure as Shriram's life insurance plans. This will disappear for 4 as well. Just what the doctor ordered for SKM Salem Spartans. They needed to get a move on. Pace on. And it disappears. Ishwar swivels and swivels well. 16 of the over, 118 for 5. In the air. And over the ropes. Had Nadu interested for a long, long time. Karthik puts on the dancing shoes and changes the music to what he likes.
Moves and slashes it over, but doesn't find enough room to get it across the line. He is out. Silamberson, we were speaking, Shibani Bhaskar, of how critical this phase was. He's given them the breakthrough.
Change in length. Ishwar setting up for the leg side, does not get the elevation, cannot clear Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali does not miss. A fabulous fielder and picks up another good catch. Ishwar goes for 26, 133 for 6, SKM Salem Spartans.
Coming from wide, but he manages to get that over behind the wicket for a boundary. A crucial 4. Be prepared for crucial moments in life with Shriram Chits, they say. Puller. But he takes that pace off and tries to use that to push it to the ropes. Oh, flatter this time. And what a shot, Mohammad. We expected some hits from you, and this is one of them. Tries to be a little cheeky, and he gets away with it. Mohammad playing all over the ground and doing it in very different ways. Lovely shot again and execution.
Very smart.
This misses him. Raghavendra, first ball of his over. What a moment. Mohammad, he was playing havoc and he has to go.
Brilliant delivery, great line and great length. Cross seam delivery, angling it into the right-hander. Talk about line length. Combine that with that sort of pace, 137.5 clicks. And that spells curtains for Mohammad, who goes for 16, 157 for 7.
Full toss, whipped it across square for a boundary as well as a well-earned 50.
Absolutely brilliant from VS Karthik Manigandan. Putting his claim up to say, hey, I'm an all-rounder.
Fuller, and does well here too. Another boundary for Karthik. What a way to take this over forward to its finish. He's not happy. He's continuing to move on. Not done just yet to give them that end that they wanted. Scampers for a single. to end this over. Makes it 2, in fact. 168 for 7 is how this innings has progressed, with that run out in the end, but they'd be happy. That's how the batting card looks. It's going to be a key run chase when we come back. iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans have 170 to get in their 20 overs.
But it's up to also the bowling of Salem Spartans. They have not been able to defend that big 180 and change they made in Dintikal. So we'll have to say, on evidence, as she records everything, we are hoping that Salem would be able to put up a good bowling performance, but we'll see. What we need from them, if we were to talk about the Tiruppur aspect, is a bright start.
Dances down the track, gets a top edge, over fine leg, will be a 4 to begin. It's a good start. Shot outside the off stump, slapped over the covers. The bat turning in his hand, another 4 though. Trust him to smack a 4 like that, just like Shriram Chits. Works that past the wicketkeeper and the shot fine for 4. Just straying onto the pads, all Amit Satvik had to do was give it some direction. This time, he's thundered that over the ropes. That's a 6. When a batter is timing it this well, that's about the best a man can get.
Welcome to the party, Mr. Raheja.
What kind of a shot is that as he hops and pulls at the same time, gets a 6 all the way? You won't see a better shot than that while a batter is hopping, because that's the best a man can get.
It's between a hook and a pull.
Full toss, he's not connected. It's a leading edge. The fielder at cover will take the catch. Amit Satvik had a bit of a break, and then after the break, he has been dismissed as he can't put away a delivery.
Amit Satvik just was not looking himself today, couldn't time it, and once again fell victim to that lack of timing. 31 for 1.
Tossed up in the air, he goes for it, finds the gap. A 4 to end the 5th over. Tiruppur Tamizhans at 39 for 1.
Beats the infield. Gets the boundary. Not a Tushar Raheja-esque shot, but he'll take it. For more. Burning trail of grass along with it. Crossing the boundary safe and sound like Shriram's fixed deposits. And after gobbling everything up. That too. Oh, what about this? The finger is risen. Rahil Shah. He continues to be a sensation. Age is just a number. Experience is what counts more.
Again, straight up in the wicket column for him. Wafar got for 3. iDTT are 50 for 2. Ah, that could be above the waist-side. It could be a double whammy. Looking to bowl the leg spinner again. No control shown there. Tushar Raheja says thank you so much. Puts it away handsomely. Down the ground. Might be taken. Yes, it is. Pouched nicely in the end. Pradosh Ranjan Paul, unlike himself, looking to go big too early. Hold out in the deep. Bhupati Vaishnav Kumar takes a blinder.
And Rahil Shah proves once again that his efficacy cannot be questioned. Enticing him to go for the big shot. Pradosh ball. Not getting it from the middle of the bat. An excellent catch indeed by Bhupati. Great balance and great composure. Pradosh gone for 2. 62 for 3, Tiruppur.
Nicely played. Might pick up a boundary. Bit of a lazy effort by the fielder there at deep mid-wicket.
Catch it. Puts on the dancing shoes, but he's hit that in a safe area as well. Muhammad Ali takes the initiative. Sunny has given it a 6.
Lofts it high. There's someone trying to get under it, and he pouches it. Vivek takes that catch to dismiss Muhammad Ali. Rahil Shah yet again coming in strong for Salem.
Piling on the wickets is Rahil Shah. Absolutely brilliant. Drawing the batter down the track. It gets into a bit of a tangle. Didn't have this space, but still tried to go straight. Brilliantly judged by Vivek Raj. He had to cover a bit of distance, but he also had half an eye on the boundary cushions. We've seen this celebration from him, and the celebration continues as Muhammad Ali is dismissed for 8, 78 for 4.
And that's a very, very well-constructed 50 for Tushar Raheja, captain of iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans, comes in strong yet again for his team. This is his 4th 50, if I'm not mistaken, of this season. He completely mistimes this one, and that's another good catch that the Spartans have taken. Bhupati in it again. Seems the ball is following him, and this one's a touch unfortunate just when the momentum was again going through. Sasidev out.
Dismal form continues for you, Sasidev. Bottom of the bat. Only height, absolutely no distance, and Bhupati Vaishnav Kumar does well. Twilight is not an easy time for the batters or the fielders. Sasidev goes for 2, 83 for 5.
Comes in fast. This is high. Keeper's getting under it, and it's out. We were speaking, Shabani, you were talking about how Vivek is a wicket taker. He's done the job. Madhi departs.
Just what the SKM Salem Spartans needed to continue to send the iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans batters back to the hut. Ishwar does not miss. A brilliant bumper in his first over, just his second delivery. Gets the better of Madhivanan, who goes back for 1. 6 down now, iDTT for 84 on the board.
Puts it away for a 4. That's a quick shot here. Puts it wide, but he delivers it yet again. Over covers for another boundary. Fantastic Tushar Raheja.
Equally adept with their back foot or front foot.
Tempts him again, but it's Fuller this time, wider, touch wider. They rush in for a second, and he's out. They've run him out. Tushar Raheja pushing for that second.
This is situational awareness lacking from Anuvankar, because Tushar Raheja, he wants to come back to take the strike, to continue his good run in this over. Anuvankar, hesitation, sent him back initially. But Tushar Raheja was committed to coming back, and Anuvankar unfortunately was not even in the frame. Mohammed with an accurate throw, and Ayyappan with the finishing touches to run Anuvankar out for 1. 97 for 7.
And that's the reason why he did. Because that's how much he can change the game and how many runs he can add to that total quickly. Makes room, slashes it behind the wicket, and manages to get it over. Shot third for a boundary here.
Up in the air, who's going to get underneath? One of the fielders long off. That ends a fabulous innings, 75 fighting runs by the skipper of iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans. But his journey now comes to an end thanks to Mohammad's pace of delivery.
Superb bowling and superb planning by the Salem Spartans. There is a change in pace that was imparted. The pressure has got rid of Tushar Raheja, and then with this catch, Salem Spartans the brink of their first victory, and he says he maintains the pressure and he comes back to his celebration. Well done Tushar, well fought, 75 runs, 112 for 8 Tiruppur Tamizhans.
And popped into the covers. Mohan Prasad couldn't get enough on it. Boyamori enjoys his second wicket, and Tiruppur now are almost all over bar the shouting. Salem Spartans would be now more than smelling a win here.
Yes, Poya Mori has been really impressive throughout this game. He's bowled well with a good rhythm, with a good economy. Perfect ball to a tailender. The skipper takes a catch, and it's almost thank you for Tiruppur Tamizhans. Mohan Prasad gone for 6, 121 for 9 Tiruppur.
And patted back into the covers. The skipper picks up the ball. He will rejoice with the rest of his team and the ownership. They have struck. Yes, game. Salem Spartans come roaring back a little too late in the tournament, but congratulations nevertheless. It's a huge 45-run win against the iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans. Who would have thought, Niranjana?
Showing his mettle once again. That's the match summary there. 169 Salem Spartans put up batting first on this track, and Tiruppur Tamizhans unlikely batting display today. A very rare batting failure for them. After having done well throughout the tournament, today was a batting failure.
Final game of the league stage this season of the Shriram Capital TNPL. K. Manoharan and J.R. Madanagopal, the two on-field umpires for this very important encounter.
I request Mr. Arjun to hand over the coin. Give it a flip, Sonu.
Tails. Tails is the call.
Tails is the call. Good footwork, Sonu. And it's tails.
We'll
Anirudh.
bat first.
Shabani Bhaskar, and alongside me I have Charu Sharma. Madurai Panthers, they've won the toss, elected to bat first. Charu, how do you see this decision?
Very bold, because in this critical match, I suppose it was even more critical to know exactly how hard to go when you chase. But they've given that up for putting runs on the board, and it'll be Nelai Royal Kings who will be chasing. And just judging from what we've seen earlier in the day today, you probably don't want to chase more than 175.
Settled sides, LA Royal Kings, Madurai Panthers started the tournament extremely well. 4 wins for them. And after that, they haven't found the same sort of rhythm. LA Royal Kings, up and down.
Of course, this is as much of a knockout match as you can have before the knockouts. So let's just check. We'll see if we can get the points table again to just illustrate the fact that this match is poised as a virtual quarter-final, a knockout for one team, or maybe not the other as well. So it's all up in the air, really. It boils down to the eventual winning margin.
Slip is in, Emmanuel Cherian with the new ball. Big swing, but most likely going down leg side.
Even though one knows that the ball is going to tail sharply in, and yet it's a little difficult to read.
Bowled in, looking for the swipe across the line, misses it completely, and Emmanuel Cherian.
Second ball of this critical match, and Madurai Panthers lose their first with no run on the board.
Clipped away. Great timing, placement and power. That's Gillette's Gar, 3-in-1 batting. Down the ground. A treat to watch. Beautifully driven like Shriram's instant two-wheeler loans. This one takes the cake. A trio of boundaries to end the first over, 14 for 1. Picks that one. It goes all the way. That was Gillette smooth from NS Chaturved.
Well, that's the Chaturved we know. The 121 man picked it up without any venom.
Picks that up leg side. Man in the deep, isn't able to cut it off. Sachin Rati goes past him for as secure as Shriram's life insurance plans. Takes out his stumps, leg stump to be precise. Goes too far across to NS Chaturved, and his stump goes for a walk.
Oh, Chaturved will be so embarrassed. Did the right thing technically or conventionally by moving on the offside, trying to negate the possibility of getting leg before or opening the gate, but he walked too far across. And Emmanuel Cherian found the leg stump. That's brilliant. 2 big wickets for Madurai down now. And the big man, Chaturved, the century man, also departs for 12. It's 27 for 2.
Beautiful feet to pierce that gap and pick up an important 4. Crossing the boundary safe and sound like Shriram's fixed deposits. Big shot over mid-on. Mahadevan with a 1 bounce 4. Trust him to smack a 4 like that, just like Shriram Chits. 10 runs coming from this over, 39 for 2. Bowled him through the gate. Mahadevan was playing Emmanuel Cherian well, took him for a couple of boundaries, but Cherian gets the last laugh.
And it's a big laugh, it's a guffaw. What have I done? I've taken 3 top order wickets. And this one of the man that was creating a little bit of a danger for the fielding side. Again, prodigious movement. Just a hint of a gate. And Cherian finds it. Top of off. That's a top wicket. And Mahadevan was going along so well. Misread the swing. Gone for 19. 40 now for 3, Madurai.
Live action from this eliminator between VIDA Kovai Kings against iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans, the former champions against the defending champions. And we are live from the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium, Chennai. Unfortunately, the news is not as positive. The rain hasn't relented. There was a brief spell when we thought play might resume, but that hasn't been the case. And as things stand, this match has been abandoned after just 3 overs of play. Remember, with our Kovai Kings winning the toss, and iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans were 15 without loss at the end of those 3 overs. with their skipper Tushar Raheja as well as Amit Sathwik at the crease. However, because this match is now officially called off, that does mean that it is the end of the road for the defending champions, the iDream Tiruppur Tamizhans, at that little mathematical marvel right at the end which took them through to the playoffs, but this is where the road ends for them. Qualifier 2 coming up in a couple of days' time. That will feature Trichy Grand Cholas, who are themselves had a no result but went through to the Qualifier 2 as the second place team, and they will be taking on the VIDA Kovai Kings in that Qualifier 2. The winner of those goes on to meet with the finalists, the Madurai Panthers, on the 28th of August. Just a reminder also that the TNPL action continues tomorrow with the Women's T20 exhibition match. It's the TNCA Presidents 11 up against the TNCA Secretaries 11, and it's live tomorrow from 5:45 p.m. from right here at the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai. We'll hope for some better weather there, but for the moment it's good night and goodbye with the news that it is VIDA Kovai Kings who have gone through to qualify to. Good night.